Okay, so welcome back to the stream. We are picking up from where we left off in our homebrew D&D campaign called The Time of Troubles, located in the lands of Alvaron. Picking up from where we left off, our adventurers have taken on a quest from Corrent Noon, an arcanist with some influence who is acting as a favor to Faden Nume. You have all taken the time to prepare and make your way toward your destination in the mountain ranges nearest Nestlebrook, called the Eyrie. You met Faden and Grand Knight Corin, who explained a bit more about the fortress. You're tasked with clearing the undead and a potential fiendish entity. The lower floors were sealed by a portcullis, but you were able to open it and face off against some undead zombies. In pushing forward, further in towards the elevator, you face off against more, as dozens of these undead started to come out from the side chambers. In activating the elevators to bring you higher while facing off against these undead hordes, more of these creatures came from the basement, this unexplored area, poured out ghouls. But overall, you were victorious. If not a bit bloodied, you made your escape from the lower floor and ascended in a stone platform that is climbing through the mountain fortress toward the second floor. And it is here, watching as the stone passes and grinding mechanisms keep pushing you further and further up into this mountain, this cramped space with Mekamaru, Prophet, Kavir, Alvora, Thwip, and what was his name? Roderick. That our adventure begins. So, the grinding of stone continues to ascend, and you see, with little vision from either your innate natural dark vision or maybe a torch about to die out. It takes time, but eventually, as you see the passing of stone, hear the breathing from your companions, you see an opening, and eventually the elevator comes to a stop at what looks to be a dark cross-section with no light sources. It's difficult at best to know which direction you should probably try, but still on the elevator as it eventually comes to a final respite. You hear silence, you see nothing, and that is where we will begin. So, what would you all like to do?
Can I look around for any traces that anything has been through here recently? Like,
Yeah,
and which direction they went?
yeah, feel free to make a perception check.
Right.
And do you have dark vision?
I thought we had lit torches from last time still.
You do then. Then you have light. So a 12. Um, it is a dark tunnel, and I would say at this point you guys have one torch because I know you left one on the ground. Um, you see what seem to be dark stains on portions of the stone. And where the ceiling was low on the first floor, the ceiling here is about 15 feet high. There's a path that looks to, you see with the light that it peels to the left, it peels to the right, and there's a long, wide hallway straight ahead.
Um, I Yes, I'm going to head out the elevator and slowly start making my way down the hallway. Keeping an eye out for any traps or anything.
Okay. What about everybody else?
I have my shield out, just just waiting,
Okay.
following behind.
So, Prophet's
Yeah.
in lead, followed by Mekamaru.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys start making your way to the center of this cross section, and you see, with the torch that I assume Prophet is holding at this point,
Yeah.
you see more of these dark stains that lead down the left and the center corridor. The one to your right seems to be filled with just dust and empty.
Well, our first priority should be probably trying to locate your previous group, Roger, because they might have some stuff on them that we could use to our advantage. Do you remember what path you took before you got swarmed?
Uh, yeah, we went left.
Unless anyone is objective to that, I say we go after those guys first.
And hello, by the way. Is this the room where the ghouls came from? Do those stairways lead into here?
We took an elevator up to the second floor, so that's not where we
Okay.
went.
All right, they came from down upward, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
they came from a basement.
So they came basement.
towards us.
Okay. I mean, if he says left, I got no reason not to believe so. I am gonna light another torch though,
Okay.
because if Prophet has one, then I don't have one. So light one more.
Okay.
So yeah, if we're going left, I guess we'll go down that way. But I'd say very carefully so we don't get overrun like this previous group did.
And I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I have
stay.
my shield up and just
I'm
like
gonna
ready
stay
to
towards the
lead.
middle.
Okay, so let's add another torch. Alvaron's gonna stay towards the middle.
Yep.
I'm gonna stay there around there as well. I'll be like fourth in line then, I guess.
I'll be fifth.
Okay.
Is this tunnel wide enough
Well,
that I can actually use the bow?
let's find out.
You just have to try and volley it over everyone.
Because I got a dagger if it comes down to it, but that's gonna be a problem.
Something tells me close combat is not what you're meant for.
Nope. Especially since I fucked up and I took a dagger and a scythe. I didn't realize a scythe was a strength weapon, so that has a 0 on it. So yeah.
There you go.
You took something new. Not everybody takes a side.
I took a sickle, yeah, because my whole
I also have a
backstory
sickle.
was like I kind of just scrounged around.
No, I
so
don't, never mind.
Dagger
Yeah.
and sickle seemed to work, so I didn't realize it was a strength weapon.
Wait, I just want to confirm when Logic says left, is he talking about this path or this path?
This path.
Okay, just wanted to confirm. I guess I'll start making my way down this path.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow directly behind Mc. It's their turn, so.
Yeah, feel free to move your tokens as you guys wish.
Okay.
Oops.
Prophet, as you
Now-
get up, you notice that the dark stains kind of start leading down to this corridor to your would be your left, but for the sake of mechanics, we'll just say the right of the map.
Yeah,
And peeling in, it looks to be dark, but with the torchlight, you see what look to be sort of these benches.
Sorry, Alvora. I didn't realize I could move your token too.
Just moving me around.
Yeah.
Okay.
you're suddenly a frontline fighter all of a sudden.
I also turned you around somehow.
I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna signal at Roger, like ask him this way.
Um, when we went down the hall further is when things started to get out of hand.
Well, I don't want us to get completely surrounded, so I'm just gonna look into this room real quick to make sure there's nothing that can, like, trap us or no, if we go down further.
Okay.
How high is the ceiling again?
15 feet.
All right, I'm flying up.
Okay. Make a perception check. Profit.
Right. Hopefully better than last one. No advantage, so 15.
This place seems to be a sort of gathering hall. It you see these benches that are dusted, some are broken in multiple different ways. You hear just the sound of shuffling stone sprinkling down from the ceiling. And further out from the darkness, what looks to have been like at one point maybe a large statue, but rubble. Just rubble remains.
Hey. I guess could knowing about this area, would I know anything about what that statue could have been about?
There's no face, there's no body image. It has been just reduced to just rocks, and it looks as if intentionally destroyed, not from the passage of time.
I'm I'm gonna that's the case. I'm gonna move in a little further to just get a closer look at everything in here.
Okay.
I'm gonna move up just a little bit.
Roger will get to the corner. You find that in this chamber, as you're walking in with the torchlight. Sorry, I wanted to use on the torchlight. Where's the torchlight? Where'd it go? Sorry. Where's the torchlight? Where the fuck did it go? Do you have it?
Oh, I think I'm on top of it.
Oh.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry.
That would do it.
Yeah. So I'll put it just ahead of you and right here. You see as you get in closer and the bright light, you notice that there are two undead creatures here and here, not looking at you. You guys haven't seemed to have made any specific amount of noise, but as you bring the light in, these creatures start to turn. Hold on. Let's see. Further down, you see another looking creature, similar. Skeletal, like the others, but clad in armor that's reminiscent of a soldier or knight, also looking away. But as you've entered the chamber with the light, they seem to be reanimating and turning about.
Guys, there's undead in here too. Get ready to fight.
As he says that, I take out my longbow. I ready that.
Okay.
I put the torch down and do so as well.
Okay.
Can I bonus cast Magic Stone?
I'm gonna move right next to him, next to Prophet.
Yeah, I'm also gonna put down my torch and draw my hammer.
Okay. So, I guess with that, I guess there's not much more to say then. I would like
Except for good luck.
I like you all
It's not
to
much to say except for hope you have your backup characters.
click on to your characters,
I have about 5.
your tokens, and roll initiative.
I did not roll well with initiative.
13.
Yay, I'm first.
Oh my god, guys.
We get a sneak attack round, right?
Please. How did we get snuck up on by these things? We went looking for them.
Not
Guys, further
necessarily-
down.
Not necessarily snuck up on, but just awoken. It's very dark, and they don't really have a big mass to like reveal where they're standing and all that. But let's see what they roll. Skeleton 9.
I guess that's a lot of low initiative rolls for this combat, huh?
I always roll low on
The
initiative.
slowest initiative.
Okay.
It's like active time battle, but like when your speed is terrible, so it's just watching the bar fill.
Okay. So with that, let's get into it. So top of the turn order, Kavir. You turn in the corner as you hear Prophet say that. You take a quick peek in to see some of the skeletal
Kavir last.
warriors. Kavir's 19. Oh, did it not?
This Kavir is a 5.
I'm a 5.
Oh, it rolled extra, I guess. Oh, or from the last initiative. I thought I cleared it, but I guess not. Mekamaru. There's 2 Thwips. Thwip is 13. Prophet, what did you roll? 12?
I got a 12.
13.
You got 13. Kavir is 5. Alright, so let's redo that. Descending. Alright, so it's Mekamaru first. So with that, Mekamaru.
Yes.
Prophet has called out that there is a company. What would you like to do?
Okay. I am going to cast.
You're up next, Flip. Everybody get your turns order.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna. Guess I'll do a firebolt
Okay. On which one?
on the one on my left.
Okay.
Let's get it.
10
Eh.
will miss. You aim over, fire, and it hits the stonework behind him. Time to wake up. Anything else?
No, for now, no. I'll wait.
All right. Thwip, you're up.
I'm gonna load my bow, and I'm gonna hold action and look down the hallway to the north of us in case something approaches.
Okay.
If anything approaches that's undead, it's just shot in the face.
Okay, so you're holding an action, holding a bow attack in case you see a creature.
Yep.
Good. All right. Next up is Prophet.
Okay. I guess I'll go and over here and try and hit this one with my hammer.
All right. Make an attack roll.
17
That'll hit.
with 4.
You rush over and slam it with the hammer. These undead are skeletal-like. Their armor is all but worn off. So you're hitting hardened, animated bone. But it took a hefty beating. Still standing.
I don't think I got any bonus action stuff I want to use, so that's my turn.
Okay. With that, it is the skeleton's turn. The skeleton is gonna make his way to Prophet. Mekamaru. And he's going to make a short sword attack for 7 to hit.
Miss.
The other is gonna attack Prophet for a natural 20.
God damn.
Ooh. 10. As you give him an opening, as you get your smash him with the hammer, the skeleton has been rearing up a lunge this entire time, and as it turns to face you, it gets you right into the gut of your core design. You feel it almost embed through all of your what's it called, your tissue, and almost reach for the core, and you're looking pretty hurt.
Oof.
The other skeletons from the side come out,
Okay.
and one is gonna fire an arrow at Mekamaru, and the other will follow at Prophet. So the first is Mekamaru. Ooh, natural 20.
What did we do to you?
Jesus
Fuck off.
Christ.
7 to Mekamaru,
Okay.
and then the short bow to Prophet is an 11.
That's not gonna hit.
So one arrow hits Mekamaru as the skeletons come out from behind the statue and fire these short bows. That will be their turn. It is Alvora's turn.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, so as soon as Prophet gets hit, I use my bonus action for the star form. You're gonna see a constellation of a chalice, which is a life-giving chalice. So every time, so basically it's a life-giving goblet. The constellation appears on me. So in this case, I'll have it kind of like glowing throughout, like the back of my feathers.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I cast a spell using the spell slot, this restores hit points to a creature. You or another creature within 30 feet of you can regain hit points equal to 1d8 plus your wisdom modifier. So I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. Not Cure, sorry, Healing Word.
Okay.
Didn't you already use your bonus action though?
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, so I'll use. How
7
far is
actions.
it? Mm-mm. Fuck, it's right out of my. Okay, so
Hey,
I'm
you
gonna.
say you were flying a little though as well.
Yeah, but I can still like reach down. So I'm not flying. It's only what 15 feet up.
Yep.
So all right, so I will go right behind Mekamaru, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
So you gain 9, and then part of that, any creature within 30 feet of me, so I'll choose Prophet, to gain 1d8 plus my wisdom modifier. So
What's your
I'll roll
movement
that.
speed, real quick? Just so I have it.
It's 30.
Okay. So remember, when you're 15 feet up, you have to come 10 feet down to touch Mekamaru.
Okay, so what's that? That's
Because it'd take you 25 to get there, and then you'd have to fly down 10. So you would be you'd be just out of
You
range.
use both your, can't
Perch on
use
his
both
head.
your flying and then use your walking speed if you land.
Well, you're walking. It's the mix.
It's the
you
same.
don't just get 30.
Oh, it's a mix.
yeah.
Oh, I thought it was both.
I'm
You could
over.
use both. My
I'm
bad.
thinking.
Damn, run 30 then fly 30.
Yeah.
That'd be over here.
All right, so you.
Fuck me, man.
Well, that's the thing with the distance. So you fly over 25, and then you descend 5. You're close. You're not close enough to cast it, but next turn you could. You still have an action. Though.
Okay, so you know what? I'll hang back just a little bit, and
Okay.
then I'll just I guess I'll ready Cure Wounds, and I'll scream over to Mekamaru.
Hi.
You know, you don't get a. No,
Hey, how's it going?
Don't get that. Did you heal yourself for 9 yet? 'Cause you didn't get
Yeah,
that.
you gotta lose
Yeah.
those 9 hit points you took
Yeah.
back because you didn't give it to you now.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I'll
okay.
just scream over. I can heal you if you need, Mekamaru, and I still have my longbow out. But I'm ready with Cure Wounds. So that's it.
So, yeah, he runs over. He says, "Heal you later," and then
Yeah.
Got him.
All right. So with that, you fly over. You cast the constellation, and in this dark corridor, it is one of the few light sources aside from the torches.
Yeah, it has dim light like 10.
Cool. All right. Kavir, it's your turn.
Okie dokie, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Nah, yeah, 20 right there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to shoot one of the skeletons with magic stone. The one that's in front of Prophet.
Okay. Closest to Prophet.
Oh,
yeah.
crit.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, let me do the damage, sorry.
No damage.
Double zero.
That's
8.
All right. 8.
And then because it is a crit, I forgot do I roll it again?
Oh, it should have.
Or just double?
It already doubled. So, or it did not.
It didn't, no. It's
No,
6
it
plus
did not.
2.
because
Yeah.
that wasn't linked
6
to that
plus
damage.
2, so that should be 12 plus 2
Okay.
is 14.
Alright.
So 14
So
damage.
14 points of damage, yeah.
All right. So that skeleton, as you get a very small look as Prophet kind of keels over very momentarily, you fire off and destroy the skeleton with the magic stone. These skeletons do not seem to have the undead nature the zombies did. So, and that's it.
So we can actually kill them. Nice.
Alright, that'll be my turn.
All right. So the Skeletal
I
Knight.
say, you're welcome, Prophet.
Thank you.
So the Skeletal Knight's turn starts. He raises up his sword, and as he does, summons an undead skeleton to the furthest enemy.
Oh no, he's a spawning enemy. Oh god, we gotta deal with him.
Music to my ears. He himself will rush. No, he'll see the flying owl and put away his sword, bring out the short bow, and fire one shot.
A lot of actions going on there. Alright.
Yeah, free action to switch weapons, and then at the start of combat, he can summon one skeleton against the furthest enemy. It's just, and then 17 to hit for 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's not too bad at least.
They're not that strong of monsters. They're
They can stack up on you pretty quickly.
well, that's
Too much,
yes,
yeah.
that's what I love about Undead. So yeah, so he summons an undead, he fires a bolt, an arrow, and that's his turn. Alvora, or wait, didn't we do Alvora? Oh, I have 2 for you. Damn it. Whatever. So it's not you. You were 7, right?
Yeah, there's
What?
7 this fight.
Okay. All right. And then all right. So then we're at the top of the turn order, which means Roderick goes. So he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then 30 onto the light, and he's going to attack this skeleton for 5, and that'll be his turn. And then it's Mekamaru's go.
Okay. I'm gonna hit the guy in front of me with Thunder Gauntlets.
Okay. Roll me an attack.
Please let it actually work this time.
Yeah. 16 will hit. 3. You bring out your fist, charge at it, and strike it right in the chest. The sparks don't seem to do much damage to its bone-like structure.
Flanking.
Oh yeah, roll again because it's flanked.
Okay.
Because it could be a crit.
Yeah.
That's
crit.
true.
Okay.
Highly
no.
doubt.
But anything. No, it's still same damage.
It's fine.
Anyway, you strike it. Do you want to move?
Oh no, I wanna use my bonus action for defensive field.
Okay. What's that do?
Gives me temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's nice.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna use that. It's just a 3. So my HP is like, oh yeah, I have 3 temporary hit points now.
Okay, cool. So you have a little
Which will
bubble
look
of
pretty
3 more hit
solid.
points. Alright,
Yes.
so with that, it's Thwip's turn. You have a skeleton in front of you. And
Is it-
I would say that, real quick, because the monster did appear on you, you should have been able to use your action to attack it. So if you want to roll your an attack before, like, as it appeared, and then take your turn.
Oh, so like reaction because it like popped in my face.
Yeah, because technically he did that before the round was over.
Okay.
Which would have triggered your action. You said whenever you see a creature coming, and
Oh,
specifically coming from that hall.
Yeah.
So overall, you would have been able to attack it regardless. So,
Okay, so here's the thing though. Because he popped within 5 feet, I'm at disadvantage because of that, right?
Right.
Okay. Where the hell is it? 14 hit.
Just misses.
Damn.
You fire off, surprised that it appeared so close, and shoot off against its shield. But now your turn is here.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna run this way. I'll take the opportunity.
Okay. Skeleton. 1 short sword attack. Natural 20.
God damn it.
Woo!
Jesus
That's
Christ.
5.
That's 3 you've gotten on us in this one round.
And I ain't slowing down. Been waiting all week for your bitch asses.
Fuck. Alright.
You take 5 points of damage as it just slices across your back.
Alright, well now I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
Okay,
18 hit?
that'll hit.
Okay.
Ooh.
9 in total.
9, that's a big hit. You fire off as it's turning the corner and strike it right in the eye. A bunch of the dust off of it just starts to fall to the ground. Looks pretty bloody for something that doesn't bleed.
Okay, and that's it.
Okay.
Tis my turn.
We have Prophet. You're up.
Alright. Now the question is, do I go for the stupid choice or the right choice?
No such thing.
You're right. Let's attack the skeleton.
Alright.
Oh wait, I meant blanking. Good thing I had. Let's go with that 15.
Alright. For sure, with that 9 points of damage, you rush behind it. Winded, but you strike it from behind, smashing its spine. And as you do overwhelming damage, it crumples to the ground.
In that case, I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay, cool.
What it is? Where is it? Okay, there it is. Alright, so I get 4 hit points back.
Nice.
God damn, I know I keep rolling 1s when it comes to these things.
Well, shake the rust off because it's my turn. You kill a skeleton, you heal yourself, and now they will take their turn. Starting from the one that appeared, it will chase you, Thwip, and attack again. 14.
I think that actually misses. Yeah, it misses.
Okay.
Oh, thank
Studded leather armor. It takes
Oh,
a
thank
swing,
God.
but you're so short, it misses. The other 2 are going to continue with their longbows. One will continue attacking Mekamaru, which is first. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
8 piercing damage. That's a big one. Holy shit, I'm
God
rolling really
damn.
good.
Yeah, we're rolling pretty bad as well here, so.
Wake up. The second will fire at Prophet. Natural.
Oh my
Woohoo!
I think I'm down with God. Unless he was really low here, guys.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
But I'm not made of meat.
10.
Jesus.
10 piercing damage from an arrow from the back skeleton, and Prophet goes unconscious. With that, it is Alvora's turn.
Yeah, I'm healing Mekamaru with my cure wounds. So
Okay.
for 9, and then with that, so Mekimar, you get 9 more, and then with that, I can also heal another one within 30 feet of me, so I'll choose Prophet. 1d8 plus my Wisdom modifier, which is alright.
I think that's just another cure wounds, so you could stick that one again.
Mm-hmm.
So then you heal for 7, you're back up.
It's pretty
Oh,
clutch.
thanks.
And then with that being said, I'm flying over here into the corner, top of this
Okay.
thing,
So
over this thing.
you flew down 5 feet, touched him, flew over for 10, so you still have 15 feet of movement. Do you want to go higher?
I'd say as high as it allows me, so
Yeah,
that
so
is
that
5,
15
10.
would be the top.
There we go, so yeah.
So remember, you are 15 feet up now. All right.
Okay, and Longbow's still out.
Okay. So with that, you heal Mekamaru, heal Prophet. You are still prone Prophet, but conscious. And it is Kavir's turn.
Alright. I'm like, Thrift, you got that zombie in the back?
I look at you and I go,
It's just like a
Um,
knife. It is like a knife in his back. Huh? What?
What's
It's
so-
the
Alright.
it's
So
the
I'll
missed sword
move.
attack. I duck under it and I'm like,
It's cool. Your tokens
Alright.
were back to back.
Oh, they are.
Oh my god, that is back-to-back fighting skeletons. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So what I'll do, I'll move 5 up. I'm gonna attack this skeleton that's right next to Thrift.
Okay.
I will have an advantage, which is already on. 22 to hit.
Yes, sir.
5 damage, bludgeoning.
5 will be just not enough. Just a 10.
Ugh, so close.
You
And
fire-
then-
Yep.
And then what I'll do is I had used 5, so I got 25 more left. 20. There we go. And I'll move right there.
Okay. You fire off at the skeleton, and then you maneuver over towards this bench. And these are pretty. You just hear the as it sort of like folds in.
That's fine.
And with that, it is the Skeletal Knight's turn. Or Skeletal Elite. He likes his distance. He'll fire an arrow at Kavir as you now enter the fray. Woo! I got a macro for this. Let's
Oh
go.
What the hell did you
God.
do?
I don't
What
know.
did you sell your soul
You're
or something?
Cheating bitch.
Hey, would you prefer it now or later? Woo!
Oh my god.
Get him!
Christ.
Like the black archer that killed Boromir. This
Like an
long,
inch away.
yeah, just a long arrow just fired off from the skeleton hits Kavir. He'll stay where he is. He's intelligent, but not that intelligent to like maneuver. Mekamaru, top of the turn order. Roderick will go. He'll rush the Skeletal Knight, and he'll swing and hit him for 5. And that'll be Roderick's turn. He just rushes up with his cape just flowing behind him into the darkness, and he just strikes. But now we're at the top of the turn order.
I gotta say, how little his health bar moved was really getting me down when that attack.
Wow.
I mean, Roderick only hits for 5. So.
I know, but still, it's like that is like wow. That
For-
really puts a perspective on
It
it.
really turned into the wump wump wump.
It's like this big flashy sword swipe, and it's just like you caught like a bit of his pants or something.
Oh man.
Oh, the belt came off.
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay. Do I go?
Yeah, it's your go. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Mekamaru.
I'm gonna move forward, and I'm going to cast Grease in this area right here, just behind the Skeleton Elite.
Okay, it's on him and behind him, right? Or just
Okay,
behind him?
behind him because it's gonna get him either way,
Okay.
and it's also for the 2 skeletons behind.
Okay. So this area is
Yeah.
greased. Gotcha.
Yes.
All right.
And That is it. Unless they gotta make a dexterity saving throw on their turn.
Okay. Oops, needs to be a little bigger. Like this?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. So with that, okay. So you cast Grease behind them, and it is Thwip's turn.
Man, I was gonna run away and bow him again, but I'm not liking your frickin' 20 macro shit going on.
Yeah, feels good.
I'm just gonna stab him with the dagger.
Okay,
The one right in front of me, obviously.
gotcha.
Ah!
Oh man.
Are we sure we're not the bad guys in the zombie story here? These guys are like too well for the. These are the main characters of the story here, guys. We're fucked.
Long will we defend these halls. A dark
do I, like-
evil is prophesied to return to these lands.
They will abandon a party member behind a wall.
Oh man.
Did I like break the dagger or something?
No, I would just say that you go to strike him, and
Stab yourself.
in this moment, I will say he smacked.
Give him ideas.
He blocks it with the shield, and as you pull back, you realize the dagger's in his shield.
Shit.
I'd say you could use, if you want to try, you can. I'll give you a check to try to take it back out.
No, I can get a new one. So,
He just abandons his weapon.
10, 15, 20. Yeah, I'm gonna go about there.
You have a disengage or anything like that?
No, I'm gonna take it.
Alright.
I'm gonna chance
Another
it.
nat 20.
Ah!
Man.
Just hit.
Yes, it does.
Ah, sorry. So that's 5 piercing.
Does he hit me with the dagger?
Yeah, the blunt
He
end.
takes it out and throws it at you.
Yep.
So do I get it back?
He does not
Well, now
throw the dagger.
Now it's stuck in you, so you gotta take it out of you now.
It'd be a different damage roll, and he'd have to roll really high to hit. But no, he strikes you with the short sword as you're running away. You get your distance, though.
Yeah, alright.
Okay.
Get that new character sheet.
Profit. It's your turn. You're prone, so you'll have to use half your movement to stand up.
I will do so.
Okay.
Let's see, that's probably a stupid idea. Let's go for it. I'll use my 15 feet to get over here.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, I'll go here and use Guiding Bolt on him instead.
Okay. Hold me an attack.
Wait. And so that is an 18. God, that is piss poor damage.
That's still what? 9? Oh yeah, for the spell. Oh my god, 2 1s.
Yeah, for this and a
Yeah.
2. So this spell that is bad damage.
But you do hit, and now the next attack on him, right, has advantage.
Yep, but he's kind of flanked, so they would have had
Right.
advantage anyway.
Yeah, but it's still a good hit. 9 is something.
Yeah,
Not for the
I
spell
mean-
slot, but yeah.
for the spell,
Yeah.
it's pretty bad damage though.
Yeah.
So that's my turn. I don't have any other things I can do.
You fire off the arcane bolt, and it shoots with this radiant energy, hits it, and then it coalesces onto the knight. Anything else?
I don't have any other spells, bonus action stuff, so that's it.
Okay. So first, skeleton's turn, and they're all affected by grease. So dexterity checks. Well, one is a 17, so that's a 2, and the other is a natural 1. So I'd say the first one is from top to bottom succeeds, and the one on the other one fails. So he's prone as he starts his turn. He will use 15 feet to stand up, and walk 5, 10, 15 to Roderick. And this one will just shoot his bow still. So the first attack with the bow will be at the arcane the holy cleric, making a name for himself. 18. Shit.
That misses.
Wait, don't you?
18 misses. Oh,
About
go
to
ahead.
say,
Mike.
don't you?
No, go ahead.
I
Go ahead.
Don't you roll in a disadvantage?
Link me
It's
the grease.
standing.
Least, roll me the grease, or link me the grease. Sorry, so I can see it. No, it just makes it so that way the second one went prone, and then he stood up. Oh wait, he can't even get there that far. This one can't, because it's still difficult terrain. So
yeah, you'd have even half. You'd only have a quarter movement.
yeah, so this one can only move here. The other one is still gonna fire that arrow, though, because he succeeded on grease. So he's unaffected by it, and he's just standing where he is with the bow still. So
He's shooting at he's shooting at me, right?
yes.
18 does not hit though.
Okay, nice. So he fires off his arrow, and it's deflected. I will say that this other skeleton was going to make a melee attack, but can't make it there. But his intention was to do so. He uses free action already to switch to the sword. He can't use his free action to switch back to the bow. So he wastes his turn.
Nice.
With that being said, it is Alvora's turn.
Alright, I am just going to fire off at the Skeleton Knight with my longbow.
Okay.
Alright, I'm staying exactly where I'm at. So. Oh, and with advantage, right?
Yes. Woo.
Okay.
You fire off, and it's got this shield it brings up, very hardened, and deflects it.
How the hell are we supposed to beat a fiend if we can't beat these guys?
Alright, well,
I mean, this is good practice.
Okay, guys, everything we did in that last fight, just don't do it again.
We were fine until we stole my dagger.
so then, bonus action, healing word on.
On who?
On Prophet.
Okay.
So. So for 6, and then that triggers my 1d8. For a second one, I'm gonna take that. So I heal myself.
You heal yourself
it's
as
just
a bonus action?
No, it's part of the chalice, the constellation. Every time I heal somebody, I could also heal an additional person within 30 feet or myself for 1d8 plus 3. So that's just the same roll as like cure wounds. So I'm just gonna roll that.
But it's not a bonus action.
No, it's not a bonus. It's part of it.
Okay.
So
It was the bonus action to heal Prophet.
Yeah.
yeah.
The bonus, the additional healing's a passive
Alright.
ability from this other thing.
Okay.
So
Cool.
I'll take 4 more though.
That's very cool.
15, and that is gonna be the end of my turn.
All right. It is Kavir's turn.
Yay. So I'll move over this way. I'll shoot the skeleton that's in the back.
Okay. You gonna roll?
Yeah, I was gonna. Are you actually going to?
Okay, there we go. My internet dropped, that's why.
Oh,
So yeah, 21 to hit.
Yeah.
My last star. That'll be 6 damage to the skeleton in the back here.
All right. That'll be enough. You drop
There
the
we
back
go.
skeleton.
And then, because I move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This would be 30 right here. What I'll do is, as a bonus action, I'm going to use Second Wind.
Okay.
I won't have any more after that. What's Second Wind again? What's the roll?
Your
I think it was a D. I think it's a D10.
D10
Yeah,
plus
D10.
your fighter level.
Which is 2. So 6. I get 6 health back.
Okay. All
And
right.
that'll be my turn.
Very nice. You kill one. You run over, heal yourself. It's the elite's turn. he will make a.
Deck
You-
save.
Oh yeah. Dexterity 9. So
Loser.
so he falls prone. And then he'll use half his movement to stand up. Free action. He's gonna drop the bow. Pull out his longsword. And attack Roderick. Twice.
I mean, technically speaking, he doesn't even need to get up to do that, so he could
No.
do it while on the ground.
So right at the ankles, just
Yeah, but he doesn't wanna.
Ah.
He's not Chucky over here going for the legs.
I'll go for your legs.
So the first strike is an 8 to hit. Second, it's a 25 for 9.
I was honestly expecting another nat 20 there.
So was I.
Right? He just decapitates
Yeah.
Roderick. Anyway, he swings twice. That's everything he can do. Top of the turn order, Roderick will take a swing right back at him for 5. And stay and hold his ground. He's ready
He
to
has a
use
+6. Holy shit.
the elite.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, elite is in the name.
Yeah.
With that, it is Mekamaru's turn.
Okay. So, put this up. I am going to move forward. And I am going to hit the skeleton elite
Okay.
with my Thunder Gauntlets again.
Yeah, buddy. Roll me some damage. I mean, well, attack. Dump within it, advantage. Remember? $15 just misses. His armor class is 16.
Shit.
So you strike up at his shield and he deflects it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then that's all I'm gonna do.
Alright. Thwip.
Okay. Move here. I'm gonna shoot that one up top.
Okay.
On the hit.
Yep, that hits. Woo!
That does 12.
Man, if you roll just a little bit more.
That one fucking sneak attack fail.
Yeah, you strike pretty hard though. It almost drops from the one hit. You fire off towards the clavicle, trying to decapitate it, knowing that these creatures, though sturdy, are very fragile when it comes to certain damage. You hit him good, but he's still standing.
That's it.
All right,
That's my turn.
profit.
I'm gonna run up here and try and bash this thing with my hammer.
Okay. And remind me when you use grease that it's at the start of their turn, like every turn, because I forget about that.
Okay.
I know we're remembering now, but I forgot how strong it actually is.
I had advantage on by accident, so that's not in that 20.
But he's
Either
on the
way.
4, isn't he?
No, that's the one that saves, and the other one did get up. But either way, it's dead.
Oh, then technically I shouldn't have rolled advantage, but
No, but you still rolled a 21.
yeah.
yeah, even if that doesn't matter, you still would have hit regardless.
Yeah, we just look at it because it for some reason keeps putting automatic advantage whenever I make a monster. So I just forget to turn it off, but we always just look at the first one unless they do have advantage. So that skeleton's dead though, 100%.
Hey, Gallagher, that shit.
Yeah, you just run over and just like, ah! Anything else?
I can't do anything else, unfortunately, so that's it.
All right, skeleton's turns. So there's only one left, so he has to make a dex save. Natural 20, so he's fine.
Alright, that's 6 for your end.
He's fucking just skating on it.
I know, right? Yeah, he's just gonna do the flying V, and he's going to make a attack this time with advantage against Roderick.
He just does some figure skating over on the grease.
Yeah.
All right. That doesn't hit.
It's
he
really
just-
sick though.
yeah, it looks so cool. It just like becomes the very first prolific, grease skaters of the undead. But
I
it's-
am the grease.
I don't want to kill him now. He has a future ahead of him.
Yeah, like Franz. That's it.
Competition. We gotta take him out.
Alvora. Alvora, you're up.
Break those
Yes,
kneecaps.
so same thing, just my longbow at this Skeletal Knight.
Okay.
For 22
Yep. Definitely hits. Nice.
and for 10 piercing. Okay,
Big hit. Big hit. Damn. Big hits.
nice.
It's looking very rough.
And then I am just going to. These are like benches, right?
Yeah, these are benches low to the ground, and most are broken.
Okay. All right. All right. No, that's it. So I'm just gonna fire that off, and then
Okay. Kavir.
and yeah, that's it.
All right. You fire off, and you strike well on the elite. Kavir, you're up.
Yep.
Phil.
I wonder if his internet kicked out again.
Well, he goes in the same turn as the elite. So 5, 4, 3, 2.
Derek, can you hear me now?
Hey. Yes.
I hate this so much. Any other time, internet would not be dropping, but it will be dropping today.
Yeah, Stranger Things.
I know, yeah. Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna move 15. I'm gonna do something so dumb because I want to try it out.
Right. My favorite words.
I'm sorry, everybody, if this doesn't work, or if I cause more problems down the line.
Yeah, or if it works too well.
Yeah. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cast Firebolt, but not on the skeleton, but on the actual grease floor.
Oh. I mean, sure. Roll to hit.
Turn it down.
That'll hit. You fire off at the grease in the shadow, and immediately it starts to coax a flame that spreads into an inferno around the statue altar, hitting both skeletons. Go ahead and roll me. It would be 1d6. This is improvised damage.
Okay. So
Oh, sorry, 1d10. Improvised damage is 1d10.
And
2.
2.
So it's okay because it's perpetual. So they first take 2 points of damage. Minus 2. Minus 2. And it stays there. So you create this flame that spreads around, and both of these skeletons are in it. The grease no longer exists. It is only a flaming circle. So add that to your Ninja Gaiden combos. Yeah. So,
Circle of Flames.
anything
Cool.
else?
And then as a bonus action, I'm just going to cast Magic Stone on three more ball bearings again.
Okay. It is the elite's turn. He will make 2 longsword attacks, one at Roderick and one at Mekamaru. The first at Roderick. 17 will hit him, taking 5. And then 1.
Hit who?
Roderick.
Oh.
The second will go towards you. 14.
Miss.
So he strikes at Roderick, slashing him. Then he brings it over to you, and you block it with your metallic fist. That will be his turn, but at the start of his turn, because it's fire, he takes 2 more points of fire damage. Okay. And that is the top of the turn order. Mekamaru, but before that it's Roderick, because he goes out to 20. He will hit the elite for 5. And he will say, "We almost have him!" Oh! As like all these flames are in front of Roderick's face and this knight is on fire and it's just like rah, 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 rah.
For him, it's like turning on the stove too high, right? Like it all
Yeah.
just like burns off his eyebrow.
Yeah, basically. Like it's just a dark corridor that just is ignited in flame.
Whoosh.
So, yeah, it's Mekamaru's turn.
I want to attempt an uppercut with my Thunder Gauntlets
Okay.
on the skeleton.
Gotcha.
elite.
Cool. Remember, advantage.
Yeah. Alright, let's see.
20 will hit. And 9 points of damage. How do you want to do this?
I just want to do like a fucking
Charge Hadouken, one might say.
yeah, charge Hadouken uppercut.
Shoryuken!
Alright, so you guys see as Roderick calls out that you almost have this creature and his other undead are on fire, but still enduring. And as they are, the Skeletal Knight takes a strike at Roderick, then strikes at Mekamaru, who blocks it with his fist, this metallic fist. And as it shings back, you just go low, bring your arm up with a very just overconfident swing for the chin, knocking its head off. It folds backwards into the flame deeper, jumping about 5 feet into the altar, and then continues to get cooked alive with in the flames.
And that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Okay, I would say with that, because it's literally 1-2 more turns, and it's in fire, you all take your turns to maneuver and finish off the last skeleton, and are now looking about at this altar that is on fire, and you are victorious.
Yeah.
I have a health potion. Can I use that?
I am very envious of Kavir, and now I want to learn how to also set things on fire with things that
I want
You-
to check the skeleton.
You know what
vibes,
really
if
is
you have
great about
anything.
this situation is we've only been in this place for like 10 minutes and
Yeah. I want to take my dagger back.
Oh, I would like to scavenge a bone off of one of the skeletons.
Okay, so Flip.
I would also like to do that. Well, try to like see if there's loot or anything. But also, can I use this one health potion that I have?
Yeah.
There was loot, but we incinerated it.
So
How
first,
do
Flip gets his dagger back,
Yay.
and you use your health potion. So your healing potion is 2d4 plus 2, if it's a regular healing potion.
I thought it was +4 for regular healing potions.
It's usually plus the number.
I might be wrong.
Well, we'll
Plus
find
2.
out. You
Oh
should
no,
have-
you're right. It's +2. My bad.
Yes, I'm about to see it. It's only +4 if it's a greater.
Yeah, that must be what I'm thinking about because I have a greater one on me.
Remember
Yeah,
that
and
it's
you gave me the common.
remember that it's always plus the amount of dice. So if it's 2d4, then it's +2. If it's 4d4, it's +4. If it's 8d4, it's +8.
So it's 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the trick for it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
So Flip gets his dagger. Mekamaru drinks the healing potion. Alvora, go ahead and make your investigation check. And Kavir, you feel free to grab as many of the bones as you wish.
Ooh, I'll grab 2.
Okay.
Since
So
I was gonna
two
say, since it seems like
undead bones.
Would guidance help me in intelligence? I mean, intelligence investigation,
Sure.
or is that just straight ability?
If it says ability, yeah. It should say it.
Okay.
If it's
Did-
ability, you can.
Yeah.
hold on,
it's a-
can you stack guidance?
No.
If I was
No.
gonna say if someone else cast it on top of yours, would
I
it
think
count?
I think it's like one of those things that always ends up being the higher version of it takes precedence.
Yeah. All it does is
19.
I would like to recommend to the group that we may take it a rest. It's been a rough 10 minutes.
Did any of the skeletons who are not now ignited in this pit of fire, did any of them have bows, or was it just those in the middle?
If they had bows, I'm sorry, my
bows
guy.
are not
Those gone.
anymore. Those are on fire.
the
Well,
one.
the ones that are on fire, I have no, because they like we killed 3 outside of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do see that they have these short bows, but as in terms of arrows, you seem
Yeah,
to
anything?
notice that maybe they just appear as their will requires them.
Can I take that quiver then?
There is no quiver.
God damn it!
The undead just seem to.
The skeleton that took my dagger, I hide the dagger away so that no one saw that I kind of like lost it, and I kind of just like kicked this fucking skeleton in the face.
Yeah. Okay. With a 19 investigation,
And then I go back inside. I'm not staying.
you find in total, from this wreckage, 9 silver pieces.
Okay. Cool.
Skeletons don't really carry money. Whatever they have is from whatever they were turned from their original, like whoever they originally
Also,
were.
I see Kabir like take a bone off one of them. I'm like, oh, good idea, and I take one too.
Okay. Mark
Snap
on-
open
The one he
ribcage.
happened to take was the skull, but you know, it's a big bone.
Oh, I want to take the hand too.
I see them do that, and the one that took my dagger, I go back and I take his fucking head.
Popix is gonna look at all you guys. Why the hell are you guys stealing all these bones?
I legit don't know. I think there's some secret that is like.
Yeah, I'm like, is this a thing people
Like,
do?
listen,
Do people just
like,
steal bones?
Kavir is like the bird guy I look up to. Avora's the bird guy I look up to, and Kavir just set a whole bunch of shit on fire. Like I am missed. Anything they do now is like copy time. It's happening.
Makes sense.
And what I try to do, because I don't want the fire to get out of control, I try to stomp it out as best I can.
You try to stomp out.
No way you can stomp out this
That
piece
entire
of-
circle is fire.
So stupid question. Do I have to make a strength check to pull his head off?
No, you pull it off.
Oh, okay. They're just
Dude, I
marked-
don't want this fire like to burn forever, you
It's
know.
just marked
I mean,
skeleton.
it's gonna burn. How long does grease last?
A minute.
Yeah, so after a minute, the flame dies out.
Oh, whew, okay, good. I didn't know you were gonna be one of those people who's like, yeah, everything just catches on fire in here, so
Well-
now we gotta deal about.
we solved the problem at least.
Well, it's
We're in a stone tower. It's not gonna burn.
Yeah, it's stone, and the grease is very self-contained, and the benches are long. Like they won't.
Okay, good.
If they were more substantially and not broken and battered, it could create a chain fire. But even then, no.
It would die out.
Yeah, there's no fuel
So,
for this.
so Prophet, you said you wanted to take a short rest.
Yes, I am out of everything.
I'm
So I
inclined
would like
to.
to take some time to rest.
I'm inclined to do that as well. I say, Mechamaru, help me carry some of these benches and put them in front of the door.
Okay. And I help.
And so we just start making a blockade.
Okay.
Oh, we're sleeping here.
And,
We're not going to like armory.
Can I look around this room as well to make sure there aren't any other entrances or secret entrances or anything like that?
Make an investigation check, and the two of you make me athletics or strength checks, whatever you have.
Okay. I believe I have.
That's a 10.
I don't have any athletics checks. So
I mean,
dang. My
Maybe I
strength is
should have done
-2.
that. I have the highest strength in the party. I should have probably dealt with that.
And I'm proficiency in investigation.
Why are we doing this? This is perfect. We just don't do the things we're good at.
You look back at each other and you're just like, what the fuck are you?
even so, I got a 14 for strength. That's funny, even with my -2.
Okay, one sec.
Keep forgetting that we have such a low score for everyone that's at least at something.
I see
Yeah, if you
everyone.
would have went with my school, never mind. I'm joking.
I mean, my strength is ass, so like maybe I'll do it.
Well, it takes a while. I would say it takes about 20 minutes for you to break off pieces of the benches and uncouple from the ground as many as you can. That this is what it looks like.
Hey, it's better than nothing.
Used
Um,
to jab, didn't it?
as prophet, you look around. You use the last of your light torch. These two torches you guys have. So that's two. So you marked a new one because they last 10 minutes. 20 minutes has passed. So these two are dead.
Okay.
So what are your plans? You seal off as best you can, and only the floor, the corridor itself is still about 10 feet. The hallway is 10 feet tall, and then the roof of this atrium is 15 feet. So there is room, but resources are gone.
Are these like blazes in the corner or like torches or something that we can just light to keep light in this room while we rest? Or
Those are pillars that.
oh, the pillars. Never mind then. I was gonna say we could light those, but
The next
that
10
won't
minutes
work.
in darkness, I sob.
Looking around though, Prophet, you notice that in the ceiling
Walking away from the door.
towards the southern side of this roof about here, there seemed to be a collapsed portion of the ceiling that is filled with rubble. This most likely could have been not just a place where people gathered or prayed, but it could have been an atrium. Light could have been at one point used to come through the ceiling, but it has long been covered in rock.
All right. So what I'll do after the 20 minutes have gone, I'll light two torches that I have. I'll put one here. Actually, I'll put them both towards the close the entrance right there. So I got 8 torches left.
All right.
I'm gonna look around. Is there anything on the walls that I can kind of like perch myself on?
Not really. It's pretty smooth, and it turns into like half of an oval at the top, but it smoothly makes its way back. The only break is the whatever rubble from wherever the light was supposed to come in from.
Okay. So I'll just.
But this is an alt. This is high ground. This is about 5 feet up, if you wish.
Yeah, as high as I can on the altar. I guess I'll kind of perch myself there and keep a lookout towards like the entrance where it's like blocked off.
Okay.
I'll sort of just scratch my nails against the wall to sharpen them, as cats do.
Sure. All right. So you are trying to take a long rest, correct?
No, a short rest.
Short rest. Okay. So you stay here. Just quiet. I would say whoever wants to be the first lookout, because it's short rest. There's only one. So whoever wants to make a perception check during this.
I'll
time.
do. I'll do
it.
the first one.
Oh.
No, Prophet, you need the rest, bruh.
You will all get the benefits of a short rest. It's just that who wants to be the main person actively looking?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. So make a check. Okay.
I got 11.
Seems fine. So an hour passes. You eat some of the dried rations. Roderick talks a little bit about what happened. That they went down that hall further, saw that there were undead in here, and kept moving. And when they moved past this, whatever happened ahead of him created this cluster, and that's when chaos started. So it's a good thing that you cleared out this chamber.
Oh my god, we did something right. Holy shit.
So I would say everyone, go ahead and roll your hit dice. You're all level 3, so you have 3 hit dice. Mark how many you use also.
That's perfect.
Yeah, cool. I rolled a 1 for my hit dice, so that's off to a great start.
All right. Roger just heals 6. That's all he does. Okay. So, time passes. You get some rest, some wind beneath your wings. What would you all like to do?
Yes.
I want to try to take some of Vora's feathers.
Give me a sleight of
you
hand.
Like you just grabbing them and plucking them off him or something?
Not like violently, but I want a couple, like just.
All right. Sleight of
14.
hand. 14. Vora, what's your passive
How high up am I?
perception?
How high up are you?
Well, he can climb, but what's your passive perception?
My
Yeah, you're not
passive
flying, right?
No.
He's always
Yeah,
flying.
you're
even
just
in
perched.
sleep.
No.
Yeah, you're doing like the Batman thing. Like I sneak up
What
and
do
I
I-
take some.
If you're,
Oh, 15.
oh, so yeah, so you see him and feel him as he starts plucking a feather out from behind you.
Slap him.
Okay.
Is that a point?
Just ask.
I technically can. I don't have a way to
He
ask.
can't really ask.
Not my problem.
He
Not my
hasn't had
problem.
anyone ask for feathers, so he can't.
He's got to go back into town with a bunch of things he wants people to say.
Just
Find a drunk guy to say it.
Yeah, he
So-
just holds up random objects at people and hopes they say it.
So after he pushes me back a little bit, I look mad at him, and I'm like, I will respectfully decline.
Very nice. Okay.
I'm gonna regret asking it, but do I take a point because of the slap?
No.
Okay.
This isn't like Grog flicking Vax's left and right. Or yeah, so.
I take the skull, and like, I like put it in Avora's face to make it look like, oh, fine, you could have had this cool skull with feathers.
Yeah.
I slap it away with the skeleton hand I took.
Oh no.
I steal the.
Please stop fighting with other people's body parts, guys.
I'm getting away from this fucking weirdo that touched me.
I feel like
I'll
I
be over here
shouldn't
with
have to
my
tell
boy
you
Roger.
people these things.
Anyway.
I guess let's stop debarricading so we can move on. Unless anyone wants to stay here longer.
We should move forward.
Yeah, let's get to booting.
Yeah, so start removing the barricade, I suppose.
Yep.
I have a bow ready.
I'm very
I've
nervous about
I've
being
seen
in
Walking
front of
Dead.
you with a bow.
Yeah, I've seen Walking Dead. This is how the shit goes.
I'll keep my shield out and ready to dodge action as I'm flying
Are
like
these
10 feet up.
Are these
15.
torches still lit?
No, because they only last for 10 minutes. So,
Okay.
because how long we took? An hour?
It's an hour.
Yeah. So yeah, these are gone.
Now, I feel like someone should have took the light cantrip, would have been very helpful.
Is anyone lighting new torches?
I suppose so.
Okay.
I don't know why guys that sounds so disappointing. I suppose so.
Suppose so, we have to.
I guess I'll see.
You're
God.
the only one with dark vision,
How
so you're
dare
not
the
really...
dungeon master just
Exactly.
I have dark vision.
enforce
I have dark vision,
darkness
so
on
I'll-
us?
I
give-
guess I have no choice.
Mark off 2
I'll
more
give
torches.
I give a torch to whoever is using the most.
Okay, that's 1.
I already marked one off. I took it.
Okay, so
I said I'd light one as well.
all right. So, are we lighting 2 or 3?
We just need to.
2.
All right, just 2. So, Avora, save yours.
Yeah.
All right. So, with that being said, what's the marching order? Well, who's carrying the torches specifically?
I'm carrying one, so
I
I'll
have
be
one.
I'll be up front next to Mekamoru, I guess.
Into the thick of it.
I'm gonna stay in the
Into
middle
the thick
again.
of it. I'll stay in the back. Ugh. Come on, Roderick. Wake your butt up. We're leaving.
Ah, he ate him. Ah, he ate him. Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
All right. So with that, which direction do you guys wish to go?
Well, we were told that the
I'd say
people we are
left.
looking for would. Well, they went down this way more. We were told according to Roderick, so I guess let's follow that
Yeah.
trail.
Yep.
Hopefully, we'll find them.
Okay.
Yes, let's go.
I would like Prophet and Mekamaru.
Fuck.
I like how he's like, you move this token back.
He realized something was going on, so he moved stuff backward.
I would like you both.
You
It's,
didn't-
it's
you
the
didn't finish
safety
your turn.
protocol.
That's fine.
It's safety protocol.
Alright, so what do we need to do?
I would like you both to make perception checks.
Okay, that is not as bad as I was thinking.
That was funny.
18.
Okay. Prophet, notice that this corridor is very dark and filled as you move the light forward with the scattering of bones. Hard to tell if these are undead or long past, but this area is pretty covered in just skeletal pieces.
So is it just like just the bones, or is it like full skeletons with like clothes and stuff?
It's
Like with just the skeletons?
there does not seem to be any clothing on any of this floor.
Okay. Well, we just got attacked by a bunch of skeletons, so I'm very wary of what's in this room.
Be honest, like we made a bunch of noise in the atrium. If there were any skeletons that did reanimate, they would have joined the fight. But I'm just thinking out loud, you know. We might be safe.
I'd say just be very cautious
Careful.
where you step.
Roderick
Gotcha.
like leans
Don't let your
closer
guard be down.
and says, "This is where things went wrong."
Oh look, I can see your
So,
companion.
Are these them?
They wouldn't decay that quickly.
We
Well,
must be getting closer.
well, no one says they had to decay. They were attacked by zombies. Odds are they were probably viciously ripped apart piece by piece.
Bone by bone.
Hey, I'm just expecting the worst.
You say that, I get a little bit farther away from that.
It's okay, Thwip. I'll protect you.
I tell Prophet, let's
that
keep
that is
going.
the idea.
Yes, let's progress then. There's no sign of what they had here, so it must have been these probably in further.
Is it just me, or am I just one of the few people that sort of want to go the opposite direction?
Prophet, Prophet,
Oh no.
I need you
Hmm?
to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, thank God.
God.
So glad I
Thank
didn't
God
move
it's
so
just
I'm sorry.
that
Fuck.
guy. 12.
Nope.
I'm just looking at him like, what's the matter, Prophet?
Oh, not bad. You walk forward, Prophet, and you hear a ting as this
Do I hear
rusty
it too? 'Cause it's
old
right next to me.
almost. You hear the snap as this bear trap slams down onto your foot.
Jesus Christ.
You only take 1 point of damage, Prophet. However, you are considered restrained.
I am in
Okay.
immense pain.
Can I like roll something like help him get out that bear
Can
trap?
I just
or...
can I just like try and open it?
Sure, you would if you had time.
Oh,
Time.
I don't that's the worst thing to say to me when I'm restrained.
Mekamaru, as you're noticing that Prophet gets trapped, you instinctually think to help him. And then something icky
This is
Sorry. Something from behind you. Just
Behind
the
me?
only thing you hear is
Bones
a
creaking.
quick set of moist bubbling, just bloop, and then
Oh
Oh, so it's just Thwip.
um,
someone let out gas.
It's just Swift fucking with everyone.
you don't get hit, but something just streaks against your back and pushes you into profit. And immediately behind you and on the floor, you see this black ichor forming into just a blob. And behind you is some black pudding.
Black pudding.
Oh,
Yum.
okay. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
And with that, I would like everybody
Crap.
to click on their tokens.
I don't
With
click
the
on
amount
that.
of natural 20s in I never underestimate anything he puts at us.
I thought gelatinous cube. I thought it was worse.
Hey, have you fought black pudding before?
No.
No,
Not in D&D.
I get it. I get it.
Oh, actually, I didn't mean that in any other way, but yeah, no, that works too.
No, I get it. Trust me. I get it. Alright.
You call me fat?
Huh? No. I thought you excavated the great chambers of Moloch and found out he was the creator and progenitor of black puddings.
There were no black puddings when I did that.
I know. Well, actually,
Sadly.
I took them out because it was already hard enough.
Yeah.
But yes, anyway, with that,
Oh man, what the fuck am I gonna do with this?
all right. So with that, descending order. Well, you start off with Prophet trapped and Thwip. It's your turn.
Okay. Alright. So I didn't see the black ooze thing.
Nope.
But I did hear Prophet, and I saw that, so I'm gonna run over.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to get the thing off his foot.
Okay. So strength check.
Shit. Straight strength.
Yeah, this is an action to try also.
That's fine. That's okay.
Proof you're the buffest one out of us all.
I was gonna say, can I try to use thieves' tools? But
Sure. Switch to dexterity
Don't-
then.
yes.
Don't know how that would work.
You
Don't
could just-
shut up. Come here.
Like he could remove the
Spring
spring
pin.
or the pins. Yeah. I was for blanking on the words. Yeah.
17.
You
Nice.
you realize you go to grab it and you're like, and you bring out your tools real quick and you lighten the spring and then pull the pins and it just crumples around Prophet. You are no
Nice.
longer restrained.
Thank you, my feathers friend.
And then I look at him happy, and then I look in the corner, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, you just see
Even.
this black. Yeah, you just see this black ooze making its way to Mekamaru.
And I'm gonna take the last 5 feet to go slightly. Oh wait, no, that'd be closer towards it. No, I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm gonna stay.
Okay.
He's going the opposite corner.
I am hugging the torch now, though.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, that's my turn.
All right, Mekamaru, you're up. You turn behind you to see this big blob of black ichor just formed behind you.
Okay. I'm going to hit him with my thunder gauntlets.
Yes. Okay.
I don't like how you
no.
said that. I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna back away 60 feet, and I'm gonna bring out my longbow and shoot it from a distance.
Too late. Attack.
I would love to see that in play, though. You're just like, they spark up, and you're like, nah, and then you just
Nah.
back away
Tuck a roll.
through the wall to get 60 feet.
Oh.
There we go.
Nice.
Wow.
It was bound to happen.
About damn time, right?
Okay. So nice. So you do hit for sure. And then you do 8, 10, 12. Let's see. And this is what kind of damage?
Lightning.
Is it all lightning?
Is it lightning or force? Thunder, I think is force.
So,
I think you've been using lightning for it, right?
Each one deals 1 thunder damage. Okay. So you turn around and you basically just try to one punch man him, with the death symbols around you as you roll this perfect natural 20. Striking the black ichor, the lightning sparkles around its body. No effect.
no effect. Okay.
No effect. But
Does he not have disadvantage on what?
I was gonna say, have you been using the disadvantage thing?
He has advantage.
No, has
I
he
mean,
been
like-
using the disadvantage thing on on enemies when he's been hitting stuff with this?
Oh, I did not
No.
see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now it has
I didn't.
disadvantage on any.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I have it on my fucking.
But he really hasn't been hitting people. That's why.
Everyone,
Fair enough.
That's me.
Fair enough.
But
And then when he does hit, he kills, so it's fine.
Yeah.
well, a few things happen now, by the way. So first, because you hit it with a melee attack, you take 5 points of acid damage as you just strike it. The lightning fizzles. And because you struck it with lightning, you see that the lightning keeps coursing through its body, and then it just bloop and splits into two.
Oh,
God damn it.
would you look at that?
They've multiplied.
One sec, I was just reading something.
Well, I'll be
So-
damned.
I'll be damned.
But since it doesn't do anything, but does it still get disadvantage on
Yeah.
its attack roll?
Yeah.
Or both of them, since they're both.
Yeah, they both will.
Okay. All right, so I'm just gonna stand here. I have my shield out, so.
So the red dot is until after next turn, right? So next turn they have disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So Mekamaru, you're done. Kavir, you're up.
Okay. So I just hear something going around the corner.
Yeah, you just
I'm
see
moving
like a
20 feet.
flash of lightning down the hall.
Oh snap. Okay, so I guess this is what we doing then. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and cast Firebolt. I do have it at advantage, correct? Yeah.
Yes, you do.
22 to hit. Well, 24 to hit actually.
Which one?
Sorry. Actually, no, it's 22. I'm sorry. That +2 only goes to like archery. It's not magic spells.
Okay.
It'll be 2 fire damage.
Okay, -2. You see that it takes the fire damage, and it's very minuscule to it. Its form just eating up these elemental damages.
Yeah, and then I'll move another 10 feet back. That'll be my turn.
Okay. With that, it is Alvora's turn. I feel I feel bad, Dejan. I'm sorry. That was a really good hit.
No, it's fine.
But like right when that's why I was like, what kind of damage is this?
There's nothing more depressing than seeing your natural 20 just be immune, have damage immunity against it.
Yeah,
These
you-
motherfuckers are
So-
at a disadvantage. I don't see any wrong.
No, it was still good because both of them get stuck with the
So-
debuff. Yes, Alvora.
Alright, so I'll say like I'm not really in between Kavir and Roderick. I'd say I'm kind of above Roderick, just kind of like looking around the corner.
Yeah.
Now I still have my shield up, but I want to switch to go. That's
Okay.
for reaction, right?
Yes. If you have
And-
your shield up,
and
by the
then
way,
I'm-
remember that it's an action to put your shield away. So you would have to have your longbow out.
Okay.
Because it's the
Okay,
it's the
I'll
Dawn
keep-
and Doff shit. So to
No,
Dawn is an
that's
action.
that's fine. I'll keep my shield up and hold his dodge action
Okay.
back here, and that's it.
Well, you can shoot with the bow. And shield. Wait, no, you can't. Sorry.
No,
Sorry,
I
again,
can't.
yeah.
Both hands for that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought. Yeah. Sorry.
Both claws.
All right. With that, it
Yeah.
is Prophet's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna go with Toll of the Dead
Okay.
on. Hold on, let me just stop. Okay. Let's go with this one up here.
Okay. That's
So it needs
Constitution.
a wisdom save.
Wisdom. Okay.
Wisdom.
It's a 13.
That just makes it.
Okay.
So nothing happens to it.
All right. You point towards it, and a bell tolls in the deep, unaffected.
Well, I have no spell slot, so I can't do anything else. You're up.
It is me, Dio. The Black Pudding will attack Mekamaru. Disadvantage. 20 and 24. Let's go, baby. I'm about to kill these motherfuckers.
Oh my god, that's so much
That is
damage.
a lot of
just
fucking
about it.
damage.
That's on its own.
Yeah, so you take 16 points of fuck off damage. But your armor is magically adhered to you. So you're fine. 'Cause that could have got nasty. Oh,
That
yeah.
is bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
I just read
That
that.
is
Oh,
a
fuck.
terrifying ability to have.
Fuck.
I'm gonna burn this whole motherfucking party down.
That is terrifying to go up against.
The second one is gonna attack Prophet for an 11. Fuck.
Well, I'm good.
Goddamn disadvantage. Bullshit.
Well, it wouldn't have hit me even if it didn't have disadvantage, so.
Oh yeah, you have a high AC. All right.
I do.
With that, then that will be their turn. So yeah, Mekamaru, forget you take 16.
Yeah. Okay.
But your armor's fine.
Gotcha.
That's
Well,
it. That's their turn.
16's still a good reason to panic, though.
Yeah, that's a big hit. Roderick's gonna run around the corner and be like, "What is? Oh Jesus!" He's gonna swing.
No. Don't tell me.
So first it takes
Like a
5
large
points of
no.
of slashing damage.
No.
Wait, what happened?
That's what happened.
So that
Oh,
was
man.
35. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. That one. Hey, yeah. Alright, so Roderick will slash it. And as he does, as he cuts through it, he cuts deeper and he's like, "Die, foul beast!" Ah! And the part of the ooze that falls off recoagulates and becomes another entity. And then and then he pulls his sword back and he notices that the sword starts to dissolve. Yeah, that's his turn. Twit, you're up.
Okay, if I go to the left of Prophet, right,
Yeah.
and I move out of that space, do I still take an attack of opportunity or no?
No. Well, if you
Okay.
move back out, yes, but if you
Yeah.
move to the side, no. Like if you were to move here and then move back, then that's 2 attacks. But if you move here, there's no attack. It's the same. Because you're still in their space.
No, if I was to move, I move Prophet by mistake.
I'm gonna say, why am I being moved?
Because apparently I can't move my own goddamn
Move
token.
your. I was gonna say, move my. Move your
Yeah.
character when my guy was out of the way. Okay.
Yeah, let me delete.
So like, if I were to go here, and then
Shit, what was his
here,
initiative? I fucked up. I deleted Prophet instead of...
Oh my god.
What
I
was-
had an 8.
Yeah, the 8. Alright. Okay, sorry.
like, does it count towards that circling thing? Do I still stay,
If you move where?
or do I get?
Sorry.
If I move where I am right now,
Yeah, you're fine.
That-
Oh God.
I'm underneath Prophet right now.
Yeah.
If you move from here to here, nothing happens.
If I went from here to here, I would take attack of opportunity. right?
Yes, you
Yeah.
would.
And you would take 2.
You would take 2 now, yeah, because of that.
How far can you throw something?
30 feet.
Depends what you're trying to throw,
I
I
mean-
suppose.
I mean, you sort of don't know
It's
that
30
they have this corrosive ability.
So for throw range, because I know this, it's
It's like
30
it's probably
feet.
by your strength, right?
But what are you trying to throw? I need to like
Bedroll.
a bedroll.
I was gonna try, I
He
was gonna
destroyed
try to
his
set them on fire.
So to throw a bedroll, it would just be strength because you're throwing just an object towards them.
Well, hope you're happy with sleeping on the dirt now.
I'm totally fine with that. Shit. I'm just gonna shoot one of them. I got really no other options.
It's not a bad idea. It's just and I'll bring the torches over. Sorry, that'll help.
So outside of game, I can see they all have different health, but like, is there any indication of which one is the weaker one?
The one over here and the one now here, they look smaller than this one.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the bigger one then.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna try to anyway.
Okay.
Let me just
you
move
have
back
to-
here.
Yeah. You're gonna have to move in a way where you can see them. You're in profit right now.
I am.
Yes,
Oh,
again.
God. It's really hard because like all the character icons are like right there, so like I can't really move it too well. So I'm gonna move there. I'm gonna
Yeah.
make the shot.
Okay.
Well, you said the character icons are there. Have
Yeah.
you just? Can you just change it to just names only?
Yeah, that's what we
I
do.
I technically
Yeah, it
could, but I
makes
leave
it
the
e-
icons up.
That's your own fault then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, names
There's
is
a
better.
solution for it. You decide not to use the solution.
I mean, the solution is I can just delete fucking profit.
Elite.
So yeah,
I
so
just-
25.
That hits.
Yeah,
Roll the damage.
and then 12 sneak, 12 in total.
Actually, so. Yes. Okay. Boom. You fire off. It hits the center mass. It sort of jiggles. And there is like a wail sound from within, but still standing.
Okay, I definitely don't like that, and then I move back.
All right.
That's it.
Nekamaru, your turn. Couple things you know now. One, kind of immune to lightning / thunder damage. Second, though you and your armor is magically, your armor itself is magically protected, your body isn't. So the corrosive nature of it could have some irreversible effects on you. So just keep that in mind.
Okay. I am going to.
Fireball!
Sec.
Actually, would have been a great place for a fireball.
Mm-mm.
What are you talking about? Oh, you meant that you got? No, I meant like I just.
What, don't you know Black Pudding can use Fireball?
Black
called
pudding's
pudding,
made
man.
of fireball.
Sorry, just thinking.
No, it's okay. It's a hard spot for you specifically. I didn't think how hard it was gonna be until like I picked up the character sheet and was like, roll. Oh, they're fucked.
Yeah, Adam don't look at character sheet. He just throw random shit out.
No, I don't. There's a very specific reason why this creature is actually here, and I'm sad a little bit. You'll find out later.
Well, I will hope so.
Oh god. I am going to just. Oh, these creatures are elemental, right?
Bum. Make a Arcana check.
1 sec.
These are considered constructed oozes. They have good resistances against most elemental damage. Not all. They are very susceptible to.
These aren't elemental creatures, right?
No, they are not.
Alright. I'm just gonna give myself use a bonus action and just put on defensive field again.
Okay. You can also use your
And
action to dodge.
yeah, I'm gonna dodge backwards.
Well, it just lets you. It just makes it so if anyone attacks you, they have disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Okay,
So-
well, I'll just
So you assume dodge.
action to dodge. Yeah.
And you put defense up. Okay. Kavir, you're up.
Perfect. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast, Magic Stone.
Yep.
Come back into the room. I'll move here. I can see this one, correct?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna shoot that one in the face. Well, it ain't got a face because it's pudding. I'll shoot it in its gelatinous body.
Whack.
24 to hit.
Yes, sir.
It'll be 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. -6. The magic stone seems to be doing good damage to it.
All right, and what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit it again.
Okay.
Be another 24 to hit.
That hits.
It'll be 3 bludgeoning.
Still standing. The magic stones are doing pure damage, but it's a hardy creature.
Gotcha. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Like that, it's Alvora, followed by Prophet.
Yeah, I guess I'll just put away my shield and take out my longbow. But I'm staying. That's it.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything else.
With that, is Prophet's go.
I guess I'll drop the torch and take out my hammer and attack the one next to me.
Okay.
So that will be a 19. Why am I going so low on damage today? What the hell?
You said which one it was?
The only one I can hit
Okay.
from here, at least.
4. Okay. You strike it and it's still standing. These things are hardy, but some of them are weaker than others. They're taking damage.
Not much else I can do, so I'll end my turn there.
All right. It is the Pudding's turn. Pudding 1. It's Roderick.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and it's advantage. Oh. Okay. Ooh!
God! That's
What
30
the
damage right there!
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Project dead.
I'm saying.
I'm
where the
here
fuck
to talk to you again. You're about to meet your old homies.
So
They're gonna be pissed with you.
So
Bruh.
you all see as Roderick backs up looking at his sword and magic stones are being fired off. The creature just pushes itself back and then lunges, headbutting Roderick, splashing acid all over him, just covering his body. You see just searing flesh and bone, and Roderick is unconscious and just completely covered in this acid that's dissolving cloak, skin, and flesh. Sorry. So Roderick's down.
So funny.
Sure. The second one is going to attack Mekamaru, but it has disadvantage because he's dodging, but advantage because he's flanked. So it's just one straight roll, and you have that magic defense on, right? All right. So. Oh, did it not roll? 10.
Oh.
So that misses, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the one in the back is going to bloop to Prophet and make one with advantage.
Please don't get another net 20 on me.
Hey.
My God.
So, yeah, Prophet's unconscious
Yeah.
as this just black pudding saunters over and just hold on one thing. Okay, cool. Sorry, making sure everything's correct. Yeah, the black pudding just jumps all over Prophet and splashes into him, almost taking up the whole space. And as the acid retracts and reforms, you notice Prophet is unconscious and just covered in acid. Prophet, do you have a shield?
I do.
Are you using a shield?
I am.
So I would mark it as -1.
I was hoping I'd get the same as Mekamo since we're both Warforged.
Oh, is it attached to you? Is it your...
No, shields aren't technically built into us. We just wear them on our arms, so no, that would
Yeah.
still be affected.
Yeah. Well, because his shield's magical is the reason.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's not gonna work on mine.
So
it's
you're-
just a regular shield.
Yeah, your shield is basically... so it's -1 AC now. And that will be that pudding's turn. Top of the turn order. It is Roderick's turn. Roll 1d20. That's a failure. Thwip, here you go.
Shit. 1 sec, just because I want to make sure. Do you guys know, do I recover spell slots only on
Long rest.
long rest? Okay.
Yep.
Then the one that hit Prophet, I'm going to shoot.
Okay. 11 will hit.
Oh, it will? Oh, thank
They've
fucking
got
God.
the lowest ACs like in the game.
Yeah, but they can pack a punch still.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
apparently so.
And because they've split, they have right now, because it's split, its AC is 5.
Wow.
I
Oh,
think
'cause
it's-
they
unless
lose.
we roll a natural 1, I don't think we can miss.
Yeah. So 14 you said?
Yeah, it's 14 total.
Oh shit, I did it wrong. Oh no, wait, yeah, -14, not changed to 14. Okay. So yeah, you strike it with your arrow, and it takes a big chunk of damage to the point where it's almost a pool, but it slowly starts to rise up and restructure itself.
Damn it.
Really close.
I don't have any items or anything I can use.
All right.
That's kind of it, yeah.
It's a good hit, Mekamaru. You're up. Well, yeah, Mekamaru. Yeah.
Okay, 1 sec.
You are no longer in dodge action. It's your start of your turn. So, these two are really low. The one at the bottom and the one at the top.
Alright. Can I cast Firebolt?
Yeah. It will be a disadvantage because they are no longer flanked, and it's a ranged attack because it's right in front of them.
That's fine.
So go ahead. I mean, you can't really miss unless it's a natural 1. They have 5 and 7 AC. Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh my god.
You fired the one at which one?
Lower.
Prophet?
Yeah, the one there. No, actually,
Your call.
the one on the right.
Okay, so that one gets taken out. You fire off, and it just gets set on fire. You hear this terrible screeching sound that, if you had more sensitive ears, would just be painful. But it's dead, as it just pulls down into nothingness, and the ichor does not recoalesce. But there is acid, still where its body remains.
Okay.
With that, anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, Kavir.
Attacking this one. 26 to hit.
Yep.
7 damage on this one right there.
The bottom one?
Yep, the bottom one.
Okay, that one's down too.
Good. Now
So
stay down.
You fire off the magic bullet, and it enters and just removes the animated magic holding it together, and it also turns into a pool of acid.
Then what I'm gonna do, move back 15, and then as a bonus action, cast Magic Stone again.
All right, Alvora.
Alright, I'm just gonna, since my bow's out now, I'm just gonna move over here and just as soon as I see the black pudding, I'm just gonna fire off a longbow.
Okay.
So this is advantage, right?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm just gonna fire that off. 24
Oh, that hits.
for 9.
Okay. You fire above Mekomaru's head, and these are starting to go down. You're riddling them with damage. You're still flying up too, which is.
Yep.
Anything else?
No, as soon as so like I kind of like creep around the corner and like fire it off, and then I would just go back to
Okay.
where I was next to Kabir. That's it.
With that, it is Prophet's turn. I need you to make a death saving throw.
That's not good.
That's a 2. It's 1 failure for both Roderick and Prophet. It is the Black Pudding's turn. It will attack Mekomaru. Just 1 straight roll because it's not advantage. Woo! I hope to God I did not just kill Dejan. I really hope to God.
I think you did,
no.
bro. It's just a crit.
Oh, that's 7 now. 7.
I'm
7
rolling-
nat 20s.
I'm rolling really good. Oh!
Yeah.
Jesus
that-
Christ!
DED.
Yeah.
46 damage. What
Yeah,
the
yeah. He's done.
Yo,
I'm
that
sorry.
was 3 of Mekumaru's, bro.
Well,
I'm sorry. I think I forgot. We are level 3 here. We cannot be taking this much damage.
well, first off, you guys fought a bunch of zombies, then went up the stairs, fought a bunch of skeletons, have like no spell slots, and only 1 healing potion left. And we're like, let's keep going.
You know, it's unfortunate that I have the healing potion and the healer's kit and I'm unconscious, so
Yeah.
this
So-
really was not well prepared.
Well, let's see though. So it's 21. What's it? How much health did you have, DJ? 12, right?
Just
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, it's 21 plus 15.
Why are you adding this?
I gotta make sure. I have to make sure.
Make sure it
it's
just be
just not
21.
it.
It just let it be
No,
21.
I think that might instant kill him.
It does.
Oh
does.
my
It does.
god, it does.
It takes him down to like 30.
Yeah, there's 34. There's 34 hit points that go over. So
Oh no.
yeah. So the last black pudding just coalesces itself and punches into Mekomaru, and all of its acid just starts to drench over his body, and he is slowly just dissolving. No saving throws. Mekomaru as actually, because Alvora and Kavir keep dipping in and out, nobody sees this except for Thwip, because everyone else in this room is unconscious. Oh, it is Thwip's turn. Well, actually, it's Roderick's turn at the top of the turn order. So roll in d20 plus nothing. 1 success. There is always hope.
Oh, it's my turn, right?
This got very depressing.
Where's our... What? Michael Morrow ran across the other side.
He went all the way to the top,
Dude,
bruh.
this is all the damage. He left a while
I'm gonna
ago.
bring my boy back.
The man has left the building.
There's always hope.
We are still going back to that dwarven guy.
What dwarven guy? Oh,
Yeah, look getting back to it with the both Warforged guy. He's not
Yeah.
gonna help you with anything.
Well, we're gonna have to drag fucking Mekamaru's ass back there now.
Drag? What you mean? Man is gone. Acid
nobody,
ate him up.
nobody knows
Acid-
this. Thwip is it's
Acid-
your turn. It's your turn, Thwip.
I'm shooting it.
That hits.
Oh my god, 12.
12 points of damage, not enough.
You act like that,
Oh.
that's still a good amount of damage, though.
No, I messed up. Shit. I wrote. I think I messed up its health. God damn it. It was 26 minus 12? 24 minus 12? Man, can someone clip that? If we had viewers, it would be great. I think it's 12 hit points now. Anyway. You hit it. It's still standing. Fire off your arrow. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to move. I'm gonna get back here. But
Not much else you can do.
no, there's not. I'm gonna run back here. I'm
Mascamaro's turn, but he is.
I'm gonna run back there. I'm gonna just avidly like point the other two into the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I'll do is I'll go in.
I rolled 2 8s, which is what killed him. 2 8s. That's crazy.
Mechamaro's down. Oh no!
They're all down. What do you mean?
So
You walk in, Thwip has walked out, and they're just 2 corpses. 3 corpses. Technically. You don't know which one is alive. They're all just down.
There's just a bunch of corpses in this place.
Okay. That's 15.
Yeah, Mechamo and Prophet ain't gonna decay. They're just there forever.
20.
This was also foreshadowed many times.
Oh my god damn it. I hate the fact that I actually got a prophecy that says someone's gonna die soon.
Multiple different ways. I mean, Roderick did say you guys. He said we took a left, and when we started walking down the end of the hole, the one in front just died, and that's when all hell broke loose. So said it multiple times. Sorry. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm using my healing star on Prophet.
Okay.
Get up, buddy. We need you. And then, because I move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Alvora, it's your turn.
Chris. Alright, so it points me in the room. Fucking A. I'm just gonna go over here, just fire off at the black pudding. For 10.
Yes, that hits.
5.
5 hits it. I mean, 5 damage. Yeah.
And now I don't know who is. I don't know anything that happened to Mechamaru.
There are 3 corpses.
well, technically 2 because Prophet's
It's
moving
now-
now.
He's still prone though, so there are 3 bodies on the floor. He just sees.
All right. Did I see him heal Prophet?
Yeah, you would have saw me. Yeah.
All right. So I would have. So bonus action healing word on Prophet.
On who?
Prophet.
Okay.
So Prophet gets an extra 7. And that I gonna just go back over here where I was. And that's the turn.
All right. Prophet, it's your turn. You are conscious, but
Okay.
you are laying in just this corrosive acid all around you, and you see that Mechamaru is also unconscious.
Okay, so this thing barely has any health.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware, its AC is so low that the only way I can miss is if I hit a natural 1.
Right.
So I'm gonna try and hit this thing.
Okay.
The odds are in my favor here.
For sure.
There we go.
For 5. Oh fuck.
It survives, doesn't it?
A couple things happen. So you're the first to hit it with a melee in a while. Remember? First it takes 5.
Yep,
And then you take 3. As you hit it with your hammer. Your hammer's not magical, right?
No.
the hammer starts to get this corrosive acid all over it as it strikes it down. And the creature's still standing, but the acid remains on your weapon.
That's my turn.
Okay. It is the pudding's turn.
Nice
I'm
swing away
very,
for that one turn.
I'm very surprised that it's still standing. But it is going to strike at profit, not advantage. 15.
That misses.
Okay. With that, it is Whip's turn.
Run back down. Shoot it.
I hate to say this, but doesn't Roderick have to roll a death save first?
Oh, right.
I don't want to lose 2 people, but I gotta keep it fair.
That's 2 fails and
Oh,
1
God.
success.
18.
18 hits.
13.
How do you want to do this?
I wanted to just die.
You run.
I kill
I
it.
wanted to die and
I
get
slam the
Tomorrow back
skull
up.
on it. Like after it stops moving, I run over and I slam the fucking skull on it.
You take aim. You see the fallen bodies of your companions. You see Prophet pull back the hammer and all this acid just searing away its hardened iron. And you don't want anyone else to die. So you take aim, you breathe in, you fire the arrow, and it shoots through the black pudding and beyond it. And the creature's essence fades away. Dead. Where its corpses are considered acid. But you guys are victorious. So we will do real quick. Mekamaru's turn passes over. You guys have a round to do whatever you want, because next round Roderick has to roll another death saving throw. So what would you guys like to do in these moments?
Since it's my turn, I'll go over to Roderick. Listen here, you little bugger. Piece of trash. Because of you, one of my friends is dead. I'm going to cast
Inflict wounds.
I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna
him.
shoot him. I'm gonna shoot him in the fucking face.
I'm just gonna pull out a knife and stab him to death.
He gets 8.
Okay. Roderick is conscious.
I go
of 8.
to Mekamaru. I know he's lying there like just there. I'm like, is there anything I can do? So I just take out my I just started taking out like my tinkering tools to see if I can sort of like try to just keep them together.
Before you do that, I use the free item action and I start pouring water on him to try to get some of the acid off.
Okay. So
Wait, are we going in like turn order or anything? No.
It was only to see if you guys saved Roderick. So
I was gonna
okay,
say
no,
I had another spell slot. That was my last one.
Now, I hate to be a jerk in this situation, but since you're dead, can I take your shield, man?
Pry it out of his cold metal hand.
Why are you asking him?
Well, it's more of,
Are you
I'm
asking
telling you, like,
permission?
hey, I'm sorry you're dead, man.
It's more specific. Does Prophet take
that's
your shield?
happening.
That's more specific.
Outside, not
I'll
quite
take his
yet, but
gold.
outside of game, I'm
Dead
telling you,
man
I'm
don't speak, he
taking your
said.
shield. I'm telling you, I'm stealing your shield, man.
If we doing that, I'm taking his gold. He ain't gonna
Dead
need it.
man don't speak.
That man don't care about his dead allies.
It's up-
Hey, you should take his Godless too, unless they're.
The question is,
I take his gauntlets.
I think those lose their effect since he's
hold on.
died.
do you guys just
I would
start
say
taking his shit after you heal Roderick?
No, I don't steal his shit
Okay.
What?
yet.
Okay.
What
I don't
knowledge
think it's
would I
good yet,
have
no.
on? What knowledge would I have on Warforged? like would I? Okay, so like obviously he's dead, but like when I first come in, what
if
knowledge
any-
would I have on them and the life and everything?
Make an Arcana check.
All right.
So basically, once I'm done healing,
Just based on me being the same as him, do I understand fully that he's dead now? If I just like glance at him,
Absolutely.
or do I? Yeah.
Like guidance towards this.
Sure.
The funny part is you see me trying to like just keep everything all together. It's like, come on, buddy, don't die on me.
Yeah, look
I
it
need
off.
you, man. I need you, man. I'm over here just trying to keep everything together, but I can't. Like, no.
13.
Not
Can't-
much. You don't know much about
mean,
the Warforged.
Are we Is anyone outside of Prophet know he's dead?
Me, I do
Twip
know.
saw him probably get
But
murked.
like, is death for you guys similar?
Well,
Like, you guys don't have like an organic thing, right?
we
Like,
still
you guys.
have a soul.
Yeah, but like, I don't see a soul.
You see a
like,
dead
I
metallic.
saw a thing that's not
body.
moving anymore, right?
No, you just see a
I mean, he's pretty
lifeless
much just like
mechanical.
It's like pretty much if you drop a suit of armor on the ground once we die. That's pretty much all it is.
Well, you're more than armor. You have veins and capillaries and all that stuff. It's just all like carbon fiber. It's all like thicker, denser. It still cuts the same. Like it just doesn't. There's
It's
no blood.
essentially-
There's no heart. It's all.
We leave him behind a corpse, yes, but that's pretty much it.
So
I mean,
will-
unless he has like a
then I-
bunch of lights or something that tell him when he or anything like that.
I
And
will,
then I
Did
go,
he have
I go over to
Did he have
Prophet.
anything?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, did he have anything on that I would have known was important to him?
I was gonna take his gold, you know.
Well, I'm not looking for. I'm not looking for.
I will say that with this moment, as you all notice, that so picking up from where we left off, you have defeated the Black Puddings. You defeated the Skeleton Elite and his
Defeated. That Black
followers.
Pudding kicked our ass. Let me know.
A little bit. You've gone through the first encounter with the zombies, the second encounter with the zombies, Skeleton Elite, and Black Puddings. So, I mean, stretching yourselves a little thin here. Now with Mekomaru down, you look about yourselves. Roderick's face is just covered in acid as he starts to get up from all of this. And what do you?
I'm using water on him too, just in case. I know it's not really great for acid, but still.
Oh, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, Roderick?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
How do you feel about Thwip coming over and putting water on your face?
I tell him thank you. I needed that.
I'm taking his thunder gauntlets.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, if we're taking a stealth way to the open, I'm taking his shield.
I'm taking the money, whatever money he got on him.
Look at his character sheet. You all have access to each other's.
I'm
character
still
sheets.
still gonna run up to Prophet, grab his leg, and I'm gonna say, hold on, I wrote like a dude's name down. And in his voice, I'm gonna say, Lord Bornick Stonefell, and point at Nekomaru.
What about? I don't think there's anything he can do for him at this point, Twip. I'm sorry.
as you're lifting the shield, kicking his arm off.
I'm over here taking his 23 pieces of gold and 25 pieces of silver.
I'm sorry. I just like taking stuff out of his backpack, putting it in mine.
You guys are making things so much better.
Ugh.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
bro, but give me this gold. You ain't using it. 23 and 25.
So yeah, I'm gonna take that, and we should probably find somewhere to rest for longer than a long time and figure out everything else.
I
We need
figured,
to find a way to hold up for the time being.
honestly, we probably should just leave.
We are in no condition to fight our way out of here.
We have no resources.
You do
So,
recall
we
that
should
the
leave.
bottom of that elevator is still filled with undead zombies you left unaccounted for that have taken the time to also regenerate.
Okay.
I mean, Roderick, you do know if they
But I'm
do
gonna-
want to leave that there's still that item that they were here looking for, that sensor that wards off undead.
I look over at Roderick and just say, well, you brought us here. We unfortunately lost one of our own, if you know the best way out, that will ensure us safety, then lead the way. But I'm not fighting any more of this black acid shit.
Yeah. Your friend fought well. I'm sorry. And I tell them that I start moving forward towards this. I can't move the token, by the way.
Oh shit! Yeah, my bad. Sorry. One sec. Controlled by.
Tell Prophet to take the Thunder Gauntlets as well.
Let me fix that. One
Don't
sec.
know if those were those kinds of.
Well, fuck it. Just hack his arms off. Who gives a shit, right?
I think
Break him off at the elbows.
I've never seen a group of people more excited for my death.
you just see Prophet pulling a blowtorch trying to melt you.
There is literally no reaction to my death. Just
You even have his glasses that protect against blindness. So you put those on and then weld his arms off.
I'm taking those glasses as well now that you mentioned
yeah,
it.
he puts it on, try to weld my arms off, and he accidentally cuts my fucking head off.
That was the best part. They took not a moment. A moment.
Oh my god, no.
No,
Hey,
I was sad. I was sad when when I saw that he was dead. But I'm like, what can I do?
I'm a robot. What's your guys' excuse?
You may think you were sad, but you didn't. Your character never portrayed any sadness.
I did. I
Yeah,
tried
you
my
guys
best trying to fix
real
him. That was my sadness.
It's
Oh
okay.
god, that's like the last moment. It's like, is this real sadness? Ah.
Oh no,
And then just Prophet pulling his shield off.
Yeah.
no! This is real sadness. Is like,
What are you?
That's-
Yeah.
his sunglasses.
Okay.
No, Roderick, no! I told him to pull him back.
I tell the guys, if you want to leave, we have to go this way.
No, stop. I do not allow you to walk into the acid.
Oh yeah, those things are acid.
Right.
You walk around it though. We'll say.
Roger, we are not in a condition.
I didn't want this to turn into a situation where he's instantly down again.
I'm melting.
Because we can't pick him back up again if this happens.
Exactly. I have no more spell slots. Just saying. I'm done. I'm out. I'm
I have
empty.
one. I have one spell, level 1. One level 1 spell, Jesus.
All I got is cantrips, firebolt, and magic stone. That is it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
I
what
can
do
make
you
some
all,
pretty flowers.
What would you all like to do then?
Roderick says,
Yeah.
you want to leave? Let's go this way. But what do you guys want to do?
I do want to leave, so yes,
Leave.
I will. Oops.
Yeah,
I
you're
will-
leading.
Yeah, but we cannot afford to get attacked again, and we have no idea what's ahead of us.
You want to sleep in the fucking acid?
No, I do not want to sleep in the acid.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait.
So you guys agree on going? Or
Mhm.
one guy agreed?
I agree.
Okay. The corridor to your left leads to a hallway that at the end of it starts to ascend about 15 steps up, or rather 15 feet up, and ends at a door. There's also a passage north to
Are there any like markings on the wall that are writing anywhere that would signify what is what?
make a perception check.
Yeah, 1 sec, let me get to it.
Yeah,
No.
you notice that there's a wooden sign on the floor. You pick it up. It says "Black Pudding Ahead."
God damn it.
But
Wow,
yes,
this must have been a real issue for a while if they have a sign ready for it.
That's not canon, but no. You look around. There are no signs, markings, and even with the torchlight, it seems pretty standard stone construction here. Nothing out of the ordinary.
I guess. Can I attempt to go down the corridor and open that door?
Sure.
Which way was it? 'Cause I can't see anything.
He needs one of the
Right?
torches.
Yeah.
Could you use some light?
I could, thank you. So yeah, I guess I'll attempt to see if this door is unlocked.
Okay. You put your hands on the doorknob and
I hate this question so much, but yeah, I do.
click
Listen
it.
for traps or something, or listen to the door, see if there's
And
traps.
Turns the handle. Seems open.
I would like to open it slightly so I can just glance around and see what's inside.
Sure.
Oh, it's the library.
You open to see a dark, quiet, dust-filled and riddled with something around here. Bringing the torchlight a little more forward, you notice that this seems to be some sort of library.
I'm very. I'm not sure if I want to enter that since every room seems to get us attacked. So I'm not sure if I want to go in there.
Okay.
But you know what? Fuck it, right? Let's do it. I'll head in.
Okay. There's a torch on the wall. You could light.
Yeah, I'll do that to give us some more light.
Okay. You see what seems to be the scattering of books amongst others that are on bookshelves, dusted, filled with cobwebs and a singular table in the center of the chamber with some parchment atop, some ink vials, a dead corpse, and certain other things around the room, but you'd have to dive deeper into that.
Is it safe?
So yeah, I'm going to yell back to everyone, come on in and start reading that parchment on top of the table next to me.
Okay.
I'll head into the library.
Yeah. Um, I want to just, while everyone's doing whatever they're doing, I just want to scan books and look for any books specifically about Alvaron and any sort of like rituals, and like even as miscellaneous just random.
Okay.
I want to do the same thing, but not for Alvaron, but information about gnomes and their creation.
Okay. So investigation from Alvora, Kavir, and who's reading the parchment on the table?
That was me.
All right.
And I'm using guidance to help myself out. I need guidance.
What's your name here?
Petting.
What's your name here?
Wait,
Prophet.
are you coming in here?
Prophet. There you go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey Twip, you want to join us in here, or you want to stay out there?
Oh, I'm still trying things on Mekamaru.
Okay.
Oh,
Just anything.
You're
I'm
just-
rubbing,
you're just,
rubbing
like,
my
putting
whole
buttons-
inventory.
you're just putting a bunch of buttons in his wound.
I'm
Like, hopefully
hoping
this
like
will work.
at one point in this jar, maybe I have like an enchanted thing. Like
Enchanted button.
I'm trying that.
Whisper.
What was cure wounds? That like maybe that will
Yeah.
work.
Well, Prophet, you should now have in your inventory a note. It's in handouts.
Let me look. I don't see anything.
It should be in your journal. It says note from the Eerie.
Oh, I see. It was at the top of the. Let me.
Alvora and Kavir, you start your search, but almost each of them you have to basically to discern. You open it, you look at the title, and if it doesn't interest you, you then put it back. And there's lots of books here, so you don't find anything yet, but you still could.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep looking through this whole thing.
Okay. Yeah. There's
Look,
also-
come on! I want to close this door.
Still trying.
You keep trying various different things, and you don't find anything that seems to be working with him. Kamaru seems to be a looted ally of yours.
I I begrudgingly walk into the library then.
Yeah. Your skills are not there yet, young Padawan.
I would like to close the door and put a small table in front of it.
You mean one of the two tables in here?
Yeah.
Okay, which one?
This one is right here.
Okay. All right. So you bring over the table and wedge it behind the door.
We should at least be secure and peaceful right now.
Anything, Prophet?
So I'm going to first pocket that note for later as well and hold on to that.
Okay.
And then I'd also like to I don't know, has anyone check I was sorry, I was reading that so I wasn't quite paying attention. Has anyone checked this corpse out yet? Because if not, I'd like to investigate it.
No one has.
We haven't checked the corpse out yet.
So I'd like to do that then.
Okay. Investigation.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay. You find everything then. So there seemed to be the body of robes amongst the skeletal body. I find a few things here. You find in his hand, sort of crumpled, but still bound and marked, what looks to be a very specific scroll in his hand. So you also find tucked away in his pockets a very substantial diamond.
Nice.
Looking through, you also seem to find a notebook. Flipping through it, these seem to be what was at one time a wizard spellbook. Additionally, you find 150 gold pieces, 50 silver pieces, and 50 copper.
Yeah, that was a good place to loot.
He also has an amulet around his neck.
Yeah, I'll take that too if I can.
Okay.
Now the whole party's cursed.
Or at least, at the very least, just me.
I'll just fly away.
The curse takes your wings.
Oh,
So
just everybody else.
do you check out the scroll?
yeah.
Okay. Make me an Arcana check.
Not my best thing, but maybe it could go well.
Actually, do it with advantage, because you would know this.
Okay, nice. 19.
This is a scroll of Raise the Undead.
Ooh. I am going to put that in my pocket and hold on to that.
Okay. Alright. So, looking with time passing as Prophet's doing that, Kavir and Alvora can make another investigation check.
Items.
14. You look around and you eventually find what seems to be not a book about Alvaron, but an old sort of listing of what says potential refugees in case of calamity. And there's seems to list off certain named locations. As for you, Kavir, with more trial and error, you just keep searching, and doesn't seem to be anything about the gnomes. So, mark potential refugees in case of calamities.
Alright, so put that in my.
So, what do you all want to do?
I got a 12.
Like I said, you didn't find anything.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's time, guys. I think it's time to take a long rest.
I agree, we should take a long rest. But I'm also going to explain the spell scroll I found to them of raise the. You said it was raise undead?
Yes.
Okay, so. That could be very useful in the future if we ever need that.
Well, you say
Really?
raise undead.
I mean, sorry. Raise dead, not undead.
Raise it. So, in theory, we could try and bring Mekamaru back. Because, the diamond I assume, based on, can I examine the diamond to see if it's the diamond that's going to be necessary to cast the spell?
You get the idea that it is well over worth 500
Yeah.
gold. Well over.
And what are we
So,
waiting for?
I also found, so we could, well, we only get one chance, and, I don't know if I can use this since this is more powerful than anything I've ever done.
Make a religion check.
Okay. Religion. No advantage, so 9.
It is as you said so far. It is a powerful spell that you have never cast before, nor have you ever had the power to. But it is already contained in the spell scroll. This would be, at the very least, a difficult task, but one that, of anyone in here, you would be the only one that could attempt.
Exactly.
So, I can attempt to do this,
All right, then let's try.
but I
we
can't
got-
make any promises it will work.
Hey, trying is all we can do at this moment.
Alright, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go back to where we were and pick up Mekamaru's body to bring it back to us.
I'll help him.
Okay. You guys unwedge the door.
Yep.
And bring the body of Mekumaru into the library.
And I'll wedge the door again.
Okay.
Before I do anything else, I am going to utter a prayer and cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
If he asks, his money was dissolved with the acid.
If this works, I'm gonna have to give him his shield back, aren't I?
Like, yeah, buddy.
That's a moral decision you have to make.
I am going to attempt to bring back our friend.
The hand that our old blue robed friend touched that gave me magic. I wanna put on the diamond as well.
Okay. So this is going to be a sort of a la ritual skill challenge. Is there anything that people would like to try to offer to help in this moment? Because as you're reading the spell prophet, some things will be required. So you start preparing the body, the diamond, and you're attempting to try to cast the spell.
I'll try to use my tinker tools to make sure everything's still nice and in place. So if anything that looks like it's hanging or broken, I'll try to fix it with my tinker tools.
Okay, make me a tinkering check.
I would give him the gauntlet back, and then just look around, feel like this doesn't work. Take this back, put it back on him, and just use like prestidigitation to just constantly like kind of cleanse his skin. If that makes sense. It's like if he had any impurities.
Okay. So first, Kavir offers a tinkering check to make sure the body is intact. You rolled a
I'm
what?
also
13.
proficient with it. Could I help with that?
With tinkering?
Is it tinkering? Or is it just these tools? I don't know.
No,
No, it's just these tools.
this is a tinkering check.
Yeah, never. Yeah, no.
13. Okay. All right. Anybody else want to do something? So, because we're just going in order, because there was a lot of ideas thrown out there. So the first one was the tinkering check. I will say that that part is done. The body is prepared.
Aside from helping Prophet, I got nothing else. So, like, literally just magic hand. That's it.
Okay.
No, anything else.
My little magic talon.
I'm just making sure the body's clean. He has
Using your-
everything
Using your
on him
magic
that
talon.
belong to him, and that's it.
Okay, so you're trying to use the magic that Toblin gave you,
Hopefully.
and you're doing what? You said putting his stuff back on him.
Yep. Specifically just the gauntlets that I had down that they took from. Just for the body.
All right.
Yeah.
I would say then, Thwip, make a persuasion check with advantage.
12.
12. Okay,
This is not the time to be rolling low, guys.
it's okay. This is the
Blame his fucking macro.
so. Normally, as long as a creature, and I will leave this to only Prophet's knowledge, as you are the only cleric. The first time you try to revive someone in this game, or in any game we play, it works automatically. The second time you try to revive someone, that's when the skill challenges come in, where now the person has died, their soul is sort of linked to that undead, to the other side, wherever they were supposed to go. You get the idea as you're preparing the spell and confident in casting it. Something is telling you as you're preparing this spell, it feels like Mekomaru's died before. So, would you like to cast a spell?
I'd like to at least attempt to.
Okay. So that was 2 successes. One from Kavir and one from Thwip. You have advantage on your check. So this will be a religion check to cast the spell.
Alright, so 12, but I do have guidance, so I do get a D4.
Yep.
So that might be something. 13.
Well, the DC was 10. So you take in this spell that you have never ever experienced with, but you know of the ability to revive and resurrect. It's not something actually the Warforged have ever done either. When a Warforged dies, they go on. There is no attempt ever to bring one back from the dead. You use the diamond as a focus point, reading off the incantation from this scroll, also the knowledge from the note you read. You cast the spell, and the diamond glows with bright white energy. You see, pulling itself from the ceiling, a small blue wisp as it guides itself towards the diamond, and as it passes through the diamond, it disappears. The diamond evaporates. The blue wisp enters Mekomaru. Mekamaru, you are now conscious. But during the transition, you saw a great many things.
Okay. Yes. Before I do anything else.
You are also only at 1 hit point.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Before I do anything else, I look around, wondering what my stuff is at. And I look at everyone, just awkwardly blinking.
I would like to, if I could, can I just put on his sunglasses before I did any of this so he can't see anything when he wakes up?
Sure.
You put the sunglasses on me.
I did that before I cast the spell, so you see nothing when you wake up.
There's also something different, Mekamaru. Not only do you wake up and are blind and have some new memories, your personality's a little bit different. You feel less unaware of not unaware. You feel less aware of what awkwardness is, of what motions are, of what feelings are.
You said I'm more aware?
Yes.
Okay.
You feel sure you're a warforged, but for the first time ever, you feel a bit more alive. You feel like
Perfect.
you have more understanding of the world.
Okay. So, I gain consciousness.
Yeah.
And since I'm less idiotic at this time, I just take a deep sigh, robotic sigh, or whatever a Warforged sighs sound like. I take off the sunglasses and I touch my own armor.
Yeah.
That was at Guardian stage,
Mm-hmm.
and switched it to Infiltrator.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, you just see my body transitioning, and you see a glowing circle, blue aura in my chest, just like a little like an arc from
Right.
Iron Man.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fucking weird.
And
But I'm super excited while this is going on.
and I look up to everyone, and I'm like, "Where's my stuff?" In a different tone, less pauses, but still a bit of a pause between each word.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Yeah, sure, I'll give you back your shield that I took from you.
And I look at my hand, noticing I'm missing my Thunder Gauntlets.
They're right next to you on the floor.
No, I put them on him. I put them on.
Oh, they put you on. Okay. So you do have your Thunder Gauntlets on.
You guys are as fast as helping me than when you were taking my shit. I like it. Anyway, I look around the room, and then I notice Roderick. And as I'm like shoving off all the pain I just went through, and I back up, and I get in front of Roderick. I point at him, and I say, "You lied to us all."
I told you everything that happened here.
As he's saying that, the glow in my chest is just getting brighter. You can hear a bit of, a laser type noise just charging.
I step back.
I. What do you want me to say?
I still I'm like on Mekamaru's hand. I'm like super excited that he's back. I don't even realize that he's about to fucking thermonuclear this dude.
You brought us here to die.
The sweat, the burned, seared face, the nervousness, the sweat.
Why?
Yeah.
As my chest gets louder of laser type noise, as if it's about to release my laser.
You're holding your action to laser him, right?
Oh, no, I'm not gonna do anything. It's just
no. I'm just saying. Are you holding your action, like holding it?
Yeah, I can hold it in. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Answer this man's question before he thermonuclearizes your soul to extinction. We want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Mekamaru, make an intimidation check with advantage. Because Kavir and everyone is.
I mean, I'm technically not. I'm still kind of like.
It's fine. You'd have to
Like
move your
a good just
character.
watching.
You'd have to use
okay.
move your character closer to him. Mainly because Roderick pulls his sword out and immediately tries to attack you, Mekamaru. But
Wait, he ain't got no sword. He got ate up by the acid.
oh,
Yes.
it's chewed up, but he pulls his sword and immediately goes to strike Mekamaru.
Oh, I fly up, take my bow out, aim it right at him.
Well, the only people holding their actions was Mekamaru. So, Mekamaru.
Yeah.
What do you do?
And he's about to
He
hit
just
me.
pulls his sword out and just goes. He's gonna kill you.
All right, then I'm going to use my lightning launcher.
Okay, go ahead and roll. You have advantage.
All right, I don't have it in my thing because.
So like, as someone who was emphatically holding like your hand, am I watching Daddy take on like the business, or am I also getting caught in lightning?
You're just in the shadow of a very large figure talking to another figure, unaware of the context of the words going on, and then a light, an arc of lightning just.
Okay.
You don't have do you have the card or anything?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So that's. I would say just at this point, just because thematically, where's he gonna go to dodge, and you have advantage, and you've been holding it. You just see as he pulls his sword out, Mekamaru's chest, like the arc reactor, fires off a lightning strike into Roderick, and Roderick is pushed up against the stone wall and drops his sword. Go ahead and roll it 1d6. Because you were holding your action for this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 5, yeah. He just fucks his shit up. Yeah. You just shoot it into him. He drops the sword. And then, because no one else is making a reaction, he's going to go and grab the sword.
I was waiting for you to start to get the so I was gonna say after he pushed him back, and I grabbed the sword from the ground.
Yeah, sure. Make a strength check.
Hey, can I ready I notch a bolt. A bolt into my sling.
14.
Okay. 14.
Yeah, I'd say I was already like flying up and my bows in it, but I'll let you.
Yeah, if you want to make an attack or something.
Yeah.
You can attack. Yeah. Any attacks are with advantage. I'm looking for Roderick's thing. Sorry.
After Roderick hits the wall.
Oh, I thought that was Roderick's strength check. I was like, holy crap, he's beefy
Yeah.
as hell.
Demon.
After Roderick gets blasted into the wall,
Well,
though,
actually,
I
it's,
run Roderick too, though. So I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna run over after Roderick got blasted into the wall because I have no idea what's going on. I don't.
He's right in front of you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
saw him.
Yeah,
get
he said he
blasted into
runs
the
over
wall,
there
and I'm
though.
like,
Yeah. So Roger gets blasted. Then he reaches down for the sword. Prophet.
Roderick, you better not move.
He pulls it away from you as you try to stop him. And Alvora, are you firing?
Yep.
Okay, roll an attack. Oh, you rolled attack. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. 8 damage because he pulls the sword from Prophet anyway, and you say you better not do it, and he swings for Mekamaru anyway, and an arrow sinks into the chest of Roderick, and he goes limp as he's just. Oh, sorry.
He's
Such a shame.
I messed this thing up. And Roderick, because he was hit by the party, is. And he lost all his other death saving throws. You just. Right
so
through him.
he's dead. Okay.
I go through his pockets to see what kind of money he got.
Look for any sort of.
Make an
Okay.
If whoever's doing it, make an investigation check. And Mekamaru, you have 1 hit point, so.
Let's go, 18. Finally, something good.
And Alvora, you were checking through him also.
Yeah, I want to look for any like type of paperwork or anything that.
Why do I feel like he has the thing
I'll
on?
look at some money too, though. I want some money too.
I want to say like he's been holding out on that light thing that keeps zombies away. Light. I feel like he has it somewhere on his body. I just can't be sure. But I feel like he has had it this whole time.
So.
Because how else would you get through all the zombies untouched?
So the first thing you find, you find 50 gold pieces.
I give 25 to Mekamaru.
Okay. You find 25 silver.
I'll also give Mekamaru. I'll give him half, so I'll give him 13 of that.
Okay. So mark that. You find what seems to be a potion, but it's not. Doesn't look like a potion of healing. It's got a sort of thick greenness to it. As a tinkerer, you would know this as a potion of poison.
I take that gladly. A potion of poison.
You also find on him a potion of healing. And you, Alvora, find hidden, as you're getting very thorough, and you're just kind of helping along Kavir and just tossing over some of what you find. You find hidden away in a concealed compartment in his pocket a very tattered rag. You open it and unfurl it, and written like a madman, there just seems to be hundreds, if not more, of letters written all across it. Scribbles of the same letters.
Scribbled in the same letters.
You see U. You see P. You see A. And you see Z. Written hundreds of times.
Okay.
You make an Arcana check.
Can I? Because I'm still a little confused. But like at this point, when I see that rag, can I use Thieves' Cant?
You look at it, and Thieves' Cant is more of a set of like phrases or like gibberish, than it is like a language.
Like code breaking. So
right, it's more like
okay.
top of the morning,
So-
6-7 would be
Yeah.
like, there's cops around the corner.
Okay, so this is more like I would have to be more in depth in like investigation for this kind of shit.
Well, you can investigate, but it would be Arcana.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. It's all gibberish to me then.
Yeah, you read it, Alvora, and this is so maddening that you don't know what this is. It's just letters, and does it spell a word? Because you rolled a natural 1, you find this compulsion to keep trying these words. So, yeah.
So I'll say I just pocket that, and then along trying to figure it out, I guess I'm gonna look through the books again and see if I see anything that like kind of would relate.
Okay.
Like I look as fast and thorough as I can. Yeah, just anything at all. I know it's just like some like letters and stuff, but
It's all good. All of you have little pieces. All right. So, Mekamaru is alive, and Roderick is dead.
You lying piece of trash, and I spit on him.
He does not have the sensor, by the way.
Oh, he does. He doesn't have the sensory.
No, he doesn't. He
Okay.
does not. But you are in the
Well,
library.
it might not even be a sensory in reality, so who knows?
I just tell
Yeah.
I tell everyone we need to get out of
Well,
here.
no,
I
the
sort of
sensor
hugged Mekamaru, said, "Thank you. I'm so glad you're back."
the sensor exists though, because we talked to what's his face and he said it. Not
Yeah.
just Roderick. So
Well, the guy who hired Roderick, so who knows whether he's actually telling the truth as well.
fair. I'm still fucking confused. Like I watched someone like be good again, and then I watched him lightning blast a dude into the wall that I thought was also part of our group. So like I'm a little confused.
I mean, you all
wait,
have
that's-
little pieces to the story you haven't talked to each other about yet. So,
So Mekamaru, since you're back, what do you mean he was a traitor or he lied to us? How do you exactly know?
He never escaped. He brought us here to feed the demon.
pull up the paper and just show it to the microphone. Does this look familiar or mean anything? Assuming it's
Mekamaru, looking at the
Yeah.
rag, you sort of see a bit of you see a man in a tavern writing something down, and he's continuously writing it in different combinations, hoping to remember something. And it's only until the end of the vision of him constantly sweating, trying to write something down, the right order of these letters, that you realize that it's Roderick. Something about that, of what he was writing, has to do with whatever happened in here.
Okay. And the writings on that paper, right, that he just showed me.
Yeah.
And it's just what, symbols?
It's letters.
Letters?
The letters
Okay.
U, P, A, Z. U, P, A.
Who has that? Avora has that.
Yep.
yeah.
I point at it, and I don't really have a way of asking for it, but I point at that. I point at me, and I make like a writing gesture.
Okay. So I hand it to Whip.
Okay. I don't know if this is a smart idea, but I have forgery. I'm gonna. If I have is there paper anywhere that I could write on?
Oh yeah.
In here?
I hand him a few sheets of paper that
I take it from you. I take something to write with, and I just start copying all the letters, see if it does anything. Like an exact copy of how it is.
Okay.
Do I go insane?
Well, you try to write it down exactly as it is, and it's different because the rag is a smaller piece. But you continue. It's going to take you a while to. There's U's overlapping Z's and P's next to A's that make it look like it's a different letter, but so far, at the very least, these are the 4 letters you see on this rag written over and over.
Yeah, this is gonna sound really stupid, and it might be stupid. I could just be thinking too far out the box. I'm taking my star.
Okay.
I wanna kind of, just hold it up against each other, kind of like mirror each other, see if on my star map, if any of like the end of the point constants match any points on the piece of paper.
Make an intelligence check.
While he's doing that, can we look at all the books in this library that has to do with those letters?
I was gonna ask the same thing too.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, with the 5 and guidance, you don't get much more. You look at them, and it seems to be the scribblings of a madman, but a madman who is also, as Mekamaru says it, in league with the demon. So
quick question. Since I found not only that skull and diamond, can I start to examine the amulet I found to see if it's also magical?
You do not have detect magic, and you don't have identify. As you look at it, it seems to be a bronze amulet with this sort of inlay of red, almost like ruby, circle, and then at the center of it, there's a green emerald. At the very least, it's worth quite a bit of money.
Screw it. I'm gonna put on the amulet and wear it as well. Why not? I'll look nice.
Okay. You do also have that note that you found, Prophet.
Yeah. So I guess whoever's not busy looking around books, I'll show the note to everyone else who's not already reading something.
Can I make an investigation check while that's happening?
I mean, you could read it for them.
You're right, I could.
Yeah, just read it all out.
I mean, I could do that if you really want me to.
Imagine this is escape room. Yes, read it out loud.
It kind of is escape room.
Do.
It is kind of escape room.
If you really can, alright, I'll read it out loud. So, before the dead of night and a change of the wind stirred the griffins, a sense of danger came, and we were ordered to seal the fortress. Winged beasts came from the skies, and our warriors took to battle. Cut off from the world, we hoped to buy time, but there was no time to be had. Something like our situation. Something was inside the walls, fiendish, savage, and cloaked in darkness. It flew and slew our soldiers and turned their corpses against us. It took its time and chased me through the halls before I could seal myself in my library. The creature was devious, savage, and its wound lingers on me still. There is no doubt it was sent here specifically. This is not a random attack. This was planned, and their champion is cunning. He baited us into dividing our forces, sealing ourselves with it. I would surmise that its practice with arcane darkness no light could penetrate hit this beast. With my final bliss, I shall summon something I hope to weaken its hold on the fortress. It has turned our soldiers to its own coalition of undead. If the 7 still stands, you can command it with the phrase, Fealty to Numeron, forgive us for being deceived, and forgive me for not being better prepared. Quinn Norbis, Culture of Tombs.
Okay.
There you go. Everyone get the gist of it now?
What was the command that was on there?
Fealty to Numeron. I
All
have
right,
no
so
idea what he could have summoned, though.
noted eerie. Okay,
Find
cool.
out.
It turned out he summoned a bunch of black pudding. Hopefully they're still safe.
This skeleton elite will help you if you.
If you just have to say the phrase, it will do everything you say.
You get the idea that at the very least, whatever he summoned was not undead, nor would it have been some sort of monstrosity. So it was.
Yeah.
It could have potentially been the black pudding.
So yeah,
Want us to
if,
stay to
keep
find
an
out.
eye out for anything that's not undead.
So, if Roderick brought us down here saying this is the way out, I'm gonna take a pretty good guess that this is the opposite of what you said on. If he brought us here to feed, or whatever it is.
Well, question now is, what is our plan here?
Long rest. We already have the door. Um, barricaded.
Yeah.
The next best thing is just take shifts, heal back up, and then try to leave once we're done. Because we're in no position to try to fight anything back down whatsoever. And to me, it seems like this door or this area has been untouched for a long time, so I don't think we'll get any visitors.
In the note, it says that it flew and slew our soldiers. Is that talking about?
I think it's talking about the fiend
Good
that got
weapons?
summoned.
Based on just the general knowledge, what it says, I would assume it's talking about the fiendish presence here.
Yeah.
So whatever it is, could fly. So
Or glide.
whichever
Well,
it
it
is.
does say it has. It's probably it's. It does say here that it has practice with the arcane, so that's also an issue.
Yes, it
Because
is.
I do believe that this is bigger than what we anticipated at first, and maybe we should leave at first chance.
We should we just don't have any resources. It's risky staying in this little library with the corpse that had this
Well,
and this note.
we can at least tell Corin Noon that he had a spy in his how shall I put it?
Employee.
Much as like I said, we still don't know for certain that he wasn't involved in this as well.
That's true. That's true.
As far as we know, he hired Roderick just to keep doing this, and that's why he came with the I'm terrible at my job.
That could be also true. Oh, anyway, anybody down for a long rest?
We should rest and prepare ourselves because there is still quite a few things that are going to stand in our way, even trying to just run away.
So, you all agree for a long rest?
Well,
Agreed.
I kind of have idea of what's going on. I'm gonna point to Roderick. I'm gonna like try to get everyone's attention and be like, in like a questioning manner, undead.
No,
Shouldn't be, but
dead.
just to be safe, I smashed his head with my hammer.
Oh shit!
Oh
I
God!
was assuming that. Yeah.
Just to be safe.
I was gonna gently suggest putting him outside, but alright.
Undead?
All right.
Dead.
Dead.
Hey, we all know it's for sure now, at least.
As soon as you do that, I'm like, oh shit!
You back up into this
I just-
pedestal with this large book opened.
Dang, Prophet, at least warn us before you do that.
Was this?
I did. It seemed not like it's not like he was a threat, so I don't see what you guys' issue is.
No, we gotta watch out for blood splatter, bruh.
It's signs of battle. It's fine.
Does this book look like
It looks opened.
suspicious in any way?
Looks like
It's
a
like
magic book talking about some magic stuff. I mean, you guys could read it.
Sure. I guess if I guess I'm discussing it. So if Twip like points it out, I'll attempt to read it.
yeah, like
He moves
I
out the
bump,
way.
yeah, I bump into it after like the Gallagher performance over there,
Yeah.
and like I kind of like it's I lift the hefty like book up and I like show it to Prophet like on the same pages like because it looks kind of like suspicious.
Written Common is a book of conjuration of different various oozes of the such. How to components required, materials, casting times, proper how to command them, how to bind command words to them, all that kind of stuff. This kind of explains the why the black pudding was just randomly in the corridor.
You should take that book, Prophet.
And you keep your instruction manual behind it, you stupid motherfucker.
Would it be insight to assume, just a guess, if that was those black pudding was what he summoned, or
I would say that gathering all the information so far, that is, if there are more, and looking at the spell book he had with him was also a spell book of conjuration. This wizard, whatever he was adept at creating these kind of oozes, except instead of an evil, malicious way, kind of used them as most likely to deter the undead horde. As you saw below, since there were no mechanisms from above, all of the undead were probably at their most powerful as in undead zombie form, having that undead fortitude, or as ghouls with their paralysis claws. In facing a creature like this against the undead, it would, however many he summoned, would have been enough to slay as many of the more powerful undead and leave only the inferior ones left. So you get the idea that his job was to kind of make it easier to retake the fortress in the future.
That's why there's all those bones.
hey,
Yes,
everyone,
yeah.
it's important information here.
Yeah, all those bones are of the undead that the pudding killed and whatnot.
Melted, yeah.
You all just kind of stumbled into its, which is most likely what started off the chaos with the other adventuring group, walking into the pudding and then setting off the undead and whatever else is in these halls. But with that, I would say, if there's no more investigation, we can get to that long rest.
I definitely don't want to investigate, but I am kind of like maybe we should put something over this smashed skull.
No real bother. It's not like it's gonna. I mean, what are you, squeamish or something?
Yeah. It's like I look at you covered in blood and flesh, and I'm just like,
Okay, so this is going to be a long rest, where a lot is sort of gonna take place. So who's taking first watch? There's 2 watches, first and second.
Technically, me and Meshmo are kind of always.
I know you guys keep saying that, but like I'll repeat, it is your passive. It's either you're active or passive. Either you're actively looking to see if things are going to creep in the night, or you're passively doing it. Now, if you want to use your passive perception, that's fine by me.
My passive's pretty good, so I'll just go with that.
All right.
Yeah, I use my passive.
So you are both. Well, if you're sleeping, you can't use passive. If they're staying as okay, so they're doing stationary. They're sentry mode. All right. So, what's your passive perception, Prophet, and Mechamar?
Well,
mine is 15.
Okay.
What was that at?
It should be right under all your skill checks.
Yeah.
So, should be 11.
Getting away from the corpse.
Okay.
perch myself up on top of the library. I mean, one bookcase over here.
You know, I'm gonna climb on top of the bookcase. I'm a cat.
All of you just trying to get as high as you can.
Mhm.
Got that right.
I'm an owl. I perch.
I'm a cat. I like high places.
Just hop.
All right. So let's see.
Oh, do I have a copy of that sprawled out message as like a thing now?
Yes.
Okay.
So, you guys start to fall asleep and gather in the library for safety, and the Warforged take watch in their sentry mode. Okay.
Well, shit.
You don't notice anything. The night passes as you are all trying to get a good 8 hours long rest
I hate
tucked
this
away
place.
in the dark corridor as you are trying to refresh the light. You guys are going to have to add some, at least another torch per, because these are gone.
I'll put 2 more.
Okay. So mark that.
Down to 4.
You refresh the torches. The one on the door can stay a lot longer, so that can last. The ones you normally have last about 10 minutes. So just mark 1 then.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So 5 left.
so Mekamaru, as you are trying to rest, you feel a sense of questioning that purpose again. Why you first left the Crown Mountain was to fight things that were stronger. But now it's deeper than that, because the Warforged were designed to defeat the giants and protect the dwarves. Well, the dwarves are safe and the giants are scattered. Why am I here? Yeah, I want to challenge myself. But don't I... Do I want to challenge myself to be stronger? Or do I just want to fight? You're starting to understand. You have less pauses, and you're even thinking. You're realizing you're thinking less like a machine and more like something growing.
Mm-hmm.
Wonder where all the other Warforged are and if they're dealing with the same thing. None of you here, as you have very low perception checks. But in the dead of night, as you're all sleeping, long claws slowly scratch against the door. The doorknob jiggles. But none of you notice this. The good news is, I need Mekamaru, Alvora, and Thwip to make wisdom saving throws.
Ah, 9.
16.
Alright. The night passes. At least 8 hours pass. You all regain all your hit points. Your spells, and even your death saving throws. More importantly than that, You've all learned a great deal in your time here. You've prepared for this dungeon, and you've done a lot here. You've fought a lot. You're growing as individuals, and even Prophet is casting spells well beyond him. You are all level 4.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's go.
I was gonna say we wake up level 4 as a joke.
Go!
Huh?
No, I was not saying. I was gonna say, oh, we wake up level 4 as a joke.
Yeah. No, you wake up level 4. You can only gain a level after a long rest anyway.
Long rest.
I could gain a feat now. Nice.
Don't rub it in.
5 more levels and I could do that too.
Exactly, right?
Yeah, by the time I can, you can have a second one.
So, with that being said, everyone who wants to, in order, remember, you can roll hit die to gain hit points now, or you can take the average. You can't take the average after you roll, though. One or the other.
I'm taking the average.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll it.
Ooh! Wow!
Yo.
The tankiest rogue ranger.
You're making me want to roll, but I know it's
Every bit of me is a contradiction.
Like, I want to roll, but then again,
Yeah,
it's
I've
like,
been rolling this whole time today. It's been pretty bad, so I don't want to risk it. So I'm taking the average.
All right.
Yeah, that 16 was like my good roll.
What about you,
Okay.
Mekamaru? You want to roll hit points, which just means that you roll your hit die, and that plus your constitution is how much you increase, or you want to just take the average, which is half of the hit die, plus 1, and then plus your constitution.
I roll a hit die.
Okay.
Oof.
You re-roll natural ones.
Oh, okay.
You re-roll
Wow.
natural ones.
Oh my god, I came back to 2 natural ones.
Much better.
Okay.
Which is actually the average, so it's good. So you increase by 8. So remember to increase your maximum and your health, not just your health.
I'm just going to take the average.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm too scared to roll. I'm a wimp.
That's fine. We've all been there.
Alan.
With that being said, everyone's got their hit points up. Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just figuring out if I want to feat or not.
okay.
Yeah, me too. At this point, I'm trying to figure out and which one I want to take.
All good. I would say, with some of you waking up now more learned, a little bit more seasoned, you've not only fought, in combat, you're fighting against undead, you're fighting against different kinds of things, you're learning more of not just, these aren't necessarily abilities you never had, this is just abilities you're realizing you can do and are possible to you. So, with that, Thwip, this is actually important because, and buy you guys some time, Thwip, you definitely have that copy of that parchment of the letters, right? But you've got this compulsion to figure it out. I need you to make an intelligence check.
Figuring it out would involve me writing more of it.
Yep. You start. You
I
don't
technically
copy.
Can't. Oh wait, no, I can't. I can't make new. No, never mind.
Instead of copying it, you start looking at the 4 letters and start trying to figure out what they mean. And you're trying to now you yourself are trying to put them in an order that you think is correct. So, intelligence
What was it?
check.
Intelligence check.
Yeah,
4.
you're very frustrated. Probably the first time you've been frustrated in a long time.
Yeah, this actually might be the first time I'm actually frustrated.
Yeah, and you need to figure it out. So you actually need to grab more parchment from this library, so that way you can keep trying. It's a compulsion.
I do that.
Okay. So, with that being said, what would you all like to do? You don't have to finalize your feats now, by the way.
I'll have to go through that later and
Is that-
figure it out.
The subclass comes after the next level, or after you level up again.
Generally, level 3 in that class is when you get your subclass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
Well, if I'm multi-classing, I would have to level up again to get the
Yeah,
subclass.
you have
of
to
that
get
multi-class.
right.
In order to get the artificer, you need 3 artificer levels, and then you'll still have like 2 whatever levels of anything else you've used.
Okay, because I'm multi-classing into a wizard.
Right.
now.
So you have how many levels in wizard and how many in artificer?
I got 3 levels in artificer and 1
Okay.
level in wizard.
Okay. So
Yeah,
so this is your first one in wizard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you get.
Wizards get their subclass still at level 2, so once you level up wizard
Yeah.
again, you will get your wizard sub.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So it'll be very interesting because you're gonna get a lot of spells as a wizard. All right. So yeah. So if we'll get into the technicals of it after this game is. We've got a little bit more time, so I just want to keep going as much as we can. So, with that being said, keep looking at your stuff that you want to level up in or grab or spells. But what would you all like to do now that you are fully rested, still alive in this library, and now at this point that torch would die out. So now I would say you'd have to mark the next one.
Would I even notice?
You need the light.
Like even in the pitch dark, I'm probably still like just compulsed to do this, right?
Yeah, but you can't even see, and if you can't see, then you can't be accurate, and you need.
Oh,
to
then
make
I
sure...
wouldn't.
Yeah.
So then I wouldn't light the one on the wall. I would just strike one up and just leave it
Yeah.
next to me then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm mark one off.
Yeah.
My armor class up by 1.
Hey.
I'm just going to use spells real quick, but
That's
I
cool.
guess. Okay. By the front, the door that we blocked off.
Yeah.
Are there any like holes in it that I can look out?
Any what?
Crevices? Are there any like holes in the door that I can kind of peek out? Not open the door or anything, just look through.
Well, the funny thing is, you go towards the door and it's slightly ajar.
Slightly ajar.
Slightly open.
I like just step back for a second. I kind of bring it more attention to door's open. No one left.
I don't think so. We were all asleep.
I'm
Great.
just scribbling over here.
That's great. It's real nice.
That is not good at all. Well, we didn't see any. I didn't see anything at least. Did you, Mekamaru?
No.
So, as far as we know, nothing has entered. So, I don't know what it could have been. But is anyone missing anything or anything like that?
Nope. I'm not.
I look over. I don't go all the way toward the door. Like I don't want to get. But I kind of like lean forward a little bit just to peek at like the bottom of the door, or the doorknob. Do I see anything? Any like forced entry, or was the door just
Slightly open.
slightly looking up?
I mean, it was only
Slightly
held. It was only held sealed and barricaded by the weight of the table. Thank you.
So, okay, now the table is obviously moved.
Just
slightly.
pushed a little bit. Just a little bit.
Well, whatever opened the door, was able to move the table, which may not be too heavy for you guys, but obviously. So they know we're anywhere. Whatever it
No,
is.
I hate to tell you this, but we haven't exactly been very stealthy about our approach to these things.
Oh, I know that. We didn't have too much of a goal to be stealthy when we hit Roderick. We thought we were coming in here for this item or whatever. But now we have to be off. We took a long rest. We don't know what could be going on out there for the 8 hours we were asleep. Oh, whatever. You just said 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true, but what do you propose? Well, best case scenario is then we get out of here before what was watching us comes back. Unless anyone really wants to stay for anything else.
We can dip potato chip.
This is above my pay grade here. I'm suited for scouting and tactics, not hand-to-hand combat. I won't be much use if anything comes at us.
Except there is one issue that I see with us leaving, though. Is that poor Gutless will be left open, leading to these zombies probably getting out into the world.
Easier for the world to deal with them.
Also easier
I
for
don't exactly feel right about unleashing a horde of zombies onto some random people. And we don't have. So what? I don't think it's a smart idea to fight them all either.
I look over at Kabir. You think there's anything that you could tinker and come up with and try to block anything off?
For the pork cutlass, maybe, but that will require me time, and then time is what we don't have, especially if I do it at the pork cutlass. With time,
Yeah.
yes, I could probably figure out something, but we don't have the time.
Well, it's not gonna get us anywhere staying in this room.
I mean, the only other idea would be tie a rope off onto the actual lever itself, and then if we ever need to re-enter, we could just throw the rope through a little hole. I mean, if there was a hole. And then that way, if we do come back, we just gotta pull the lever. That'll pull the rope, and that'll pull the lever to open up the cutlass.
We would have to conceal it so if there's wanderers that come out, a cave can see it.
Yeah. Other than that, I can't really think of anything off the top.
Yeah, that's the issue I'm seeing.
We either stay and continue this endless dungeon with no goal, or we just leave, spare ourselves, we figure things out.
Well, I'm not saying that we spend our whole time here. I'm just saying we have to be smart about this. If we just leave the door open, there's nothing stopping them from just chasing us after us.
I mean, they would be easier to deal with in a wide open area. I mean, think about it. We leave the pork cutlass open. We ask we asked the dude that's supposed to be standing out there for help if we leave the port cutlet open, and if we actually allow all the zombies to come out, and we are able to fight in an open area, they'll be much easier to deal with, and we will have help as well. Because I don't think, as long as we kill them with radiant magic or energy, they won't reappear. So it was almost like if we decide to clear out the whole first floor, if we come back to the first floor again, we don't have to worry about killing all the zombies again. I could be wrong, but I feel like that happens.
Whatever, just get us out of here, peace, and leave us with the best options going forward.
I guess we have no way of closing it, so we don't really have much of a choice.
Said before, besides the zombies, we now have this thing or whatever. Something knows we're here.
Yeah.
Here, they didn't break through, which means that they're smart enough to go back and wait.
Or they're not strong enough.
It could be that.
With all that we know now, especially with from the note I have, perhaps the people back, perhaps our Grand Knight friend might be able to access. Maybe this is stuff they don't know in this note that might help them plan for better. So we might want to get that to them as well, because this
That's
seems.
true.
Because I'm gonna be honest with us, I don't think fighting a fiend is our best option. So at the very least, we should at least get out of here and discuss what we know then just that way we can come up with a better plan of action.
I agree. Tamada, you ain't got an alchemy jug in your compendium?
I mean, yeah, probably.
I've been looking for it.
That being said, though, is everyone prepared to fight their way out of here?
Yes, sir.
As I will be.
Should be.
So let's do this.
All right, and
But I do not see it in the compendium at all, which makes me sad.
well, we can save ourselves some torches now, and because I can now, and I'll use light to light up my body. So now I produce light for everyone.
Yay!
Hey.
I learned another cantrip, guys. We're good. We can save on torches now.
Would have helped in the first half. I ain't gonna lie. No, I'm joking.
So,
I
light.
think I pulled
light.
my weight for this group.
what's the light radius? Bright.
I can post it 1 sec. That way, it's just there you go.
Oh, so it's
20-foot radius.
Same as a torch then.
It's 20-foot radius. A bright light 20 foot, then an additional 20-foot for dim light.
Yeah. There you go.
But hey, it saves us from having to use a consumable torch each time.
Yeah. So what's the plan, guys?
I guess let's make our way back to the elevator then, right?
Yep.
It's the only way down is that we know of.
Okay. You push the table out the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Push the table out the way. You open the door. That's you, Prophet, right?
Yep.
Make a perception check.
Half expecting one of these days just gonna get gutted out of nowhere. 15.
15. You open the door, The hall is clear, and you can see much further now. And the pools of ichor, the acid, are gone as the black puddings have dissolved completely. But there's something on the door.
What would that be?
Oh, scratched on the door are 3 words. The first one says no. The second says way. And the third one says out.
Ah. Hey, guys. Apparently there's no way out.
Oh God.
At least it's what scratched on this door, so something's definitely provoking us.
Hmm.
But I see no sign of anything else, any of what made this.
So I back away.
Oh, yeah, something doesn't want us to leave, that's for sure.
My shield and scimitar are out.
Well, here's the question now. Are we going to continue with our plan to try and leave now, or...
Yeah. I'm not staying.
Alright, let's make our way towards the elevator then. And I'll start walking into the hallway.
Okay.
Hey, buddy. I talked to Mickenbar. You should next.
I was gonna say, you guys coming, or...
Sorry.
Nope.
Just read stuff.
Alright, I stay the flute. Lying behind him. Very soundly.
Flip, you've recovered some of your sanity by now.
Not all of it, but some of it.
But you were unable to figure out anything.
Does it still weigh on my mind, or does it like almost vanish until that thought comes back?
You feel like you've scratched the itch, at the very least.
Your short attention span just gave up on it.
You're like, I'm supposed to figure this out, and I've written 3 whole pages. I'm making progress. I'll figure this out. But it is in the back of your mind.
Okay, so it is always there. It's not like a switch that turns on and off.
Not yet.
Okay.
You're not that insane yet.
Okay.
I guess we'll go back the way we came.
I take the pages with me, obviously.
Yep.
Probably safer that way.
Let me just add on to my
Now,
inventory.
before I
So-
enter this room, are there any signs of more of those black puddings?
Make a perception check.
Oh crap, I think I accidentally closed my character sheet. Let me get that back open. Perception. 13.
It looks clear.
Alright, let's head in then.
You see the same image of bones and what looks to be just less pools of acid, but the ichor sort of remains. That looks
I
good.
know there was a bear trap in that square last time, so I'm avoiding that one.
Okay.
Hey, I don't want to get snagged by another one.
Hey, I'm glad when my players remember things.
I was
You
gonna,
don't know.
I was
I
gonna
wouldn't-
try to keep it, but I broke it. for
I
saving.
wouldn't put it past there's someone walking around setting bear traps back up again.
It was Thwip the whole time.
Yeah, that's how I knew how to break it.
That's why he did it so easily.
Yeah, it's like, ah man, who put these bat traps here?
I wonder where these bear traps came from.
It was Pazuzu. That's who it was.
Yes. Is the elevator on this level, or did it move throughout the night?
You return to see that the elevator is right where you left it.
Alright, that's
Yeah.
good.
I have a bad feeling about this.
The
It's not
elevator's a
that
mimic.
simple.
Fate is a mimic, dear God. Well,
That was a joke, Adam. Okay. Yeah, I did.
change things. Well, everyone get on if you want to go. Leaving everyone get on.
I want to get on, but like as we get on, I'm gonna fly like alongside, like down the elevator, like instead of like actually on the.
We've had a habit of getting attacked. I'm gonna wait till everyone's in the elevator before I get on, just in case.
Okay. You're all on the elevator. The corridor is dark, dusty. Elevator's here.
Yes, we'll push the button to go down.
Okay.
Or
You walk over to pull the lever for the first floor. It's not there.
well,
But
oh, guess we can't leave, guys. Guess the door was right about this not being a way out.
You see that the handle has been not removed. It has been torn off, mangled, and the other two levers for the second floor and the third floor remain intact. However, you still do not have a key to go to the third floor, and for some reason, the handle to the first floor seems to be missing. You might be able to fix it with some time.
Okay, time for me to go to work. Watch my back. I try to fix the handle.
Okay. You start pulling out some tools and equipment, and start getting to work. Prophet, make a perception check.
Right. 14.
Okay. Sort of hear loose pebbles. Go ahead and make a tinkering check, Kavir.
Gotcha. Oof.
You look about it and it's just been mangled off. At the very least, you're gonna have to find a way to remove the entire the mangled bottom piece of the handle, so that way you can put something there that will fit in the mechanism. And it'll have to be something sturdy enough to pull it, the whole thing when you want to release it. It's gonna take time, and you don't necessarily have a random piece of metal that's perfect.
Wait, you got a dagger?
That could fit.
I blink a little bit and realize what he's asking for, and I give him the dagger.
Okay. So he's doing that. What is everyone else doing?
I'm going to
I'm
probably
going into the.
step out of the elevator just to keep an eye on the hallways, make sure nothing tries to sneak up on us.
Okay. The sound came from this hallway.
I'm gonna point that out, that I heard something from down there to everyone as well. So just being ready in case something shows up, everyone.
Okay.
just on alert.
Yeah, just be on alert.
All right. With the dagger, you are trying to take out and uncork this piece of the handle just to get out of it. That's the very first step. Go ahead and make another tinkering check. You're trying hard to just unwedge it, but it's just bent inward and the dagger won't help you at this point if because it's just not a cutting aspect. Like cutting it won't do anything. Unlodging it was a good idea, but at this point you're looking at it and the dagger is just so inferior to getting this done. And at this point you hear and something down that hall, Prophet. You
Okay.
hear the sound of something heavy drop, like a body. And make another perception check.
16.
Okay. So this is the first time you actually, especially with the light, you look down this hole for the first time and see more than the darkness. You see two doors at the other end of this hallway that have collapsed and breached what seems to be a chamber ahead of you, where the blood went south. There was blood that also trailed this way, and you hear the sound of that echo, and from the darkness you hear a low growl, as you now notice that in this subtlety of the darkness and the mechanics in the background just going trying to fix this elevator.
Whip with the forklift is.
Something slowly approaches from the darkness until you see a claw from the ceiling reach up from under the doorway and lean over, climbing, scaling the wall as it low face peers out, and you see very briefly something animalistic, something feline, something bestial with long sharp claws as it growls out, and you see a spine protruding from skin, tucked and patched like a suit that has different colored patches that make up the whole. You see a monstrosity. You see...
God. How the fuck do we end up here?
You see this.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, that's a lot worse than I was thinking.
And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Hey, you can't do that. Can't do that, man.
That is
No!
quite the thing.
I was gonna take out my crowbar.
Why didn't you take it out to begin with?
God,
Overnight.
Well, because I forgot that in one of my kits it does come with the
You
crowbar.
had a crowbar.
Yeah.
So you see...
So I just had to look. I had to look through my thing real quick. If the dagger didn't work, it's like, okay, I got a crowbar.
Well, you see this monstrosity Prophet as the group continues to wait in the elevator as this creature descends from the ceiling. And that's and that's where we end it.
I'm gonna find the elevator shaft and just fly out.
I'm just gonna have to
Hey,
through the shaft and
you can, because looking up, the elevator shaft continues to ascend. The only thing that's
I know.
blocking you from the bottom is this platform. So, we will continue next week, next Friday.
I'd just like to remind you that I'm not gonna be here next Friday. So best of luck, guys.
No. Well, we'll talk about what you took, and we'll figure out who's gonna Jaeger you to the best of their ability. I can probably do it since Roderick is dead. Just feels great. Yeah. So let me just end the stream and we can chill and talk. So thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. You can catch the VODs on youtube.com/modazutro, or you can catch us Fridays 9 p.m. to whenever we're done. On Fridays 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Twitch. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. So yeah.